Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you're looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, you've come to the right place. We're opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, keep watching and we'll show you exactly how it all works. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that you want to play. Most of our series will have 8 spots representing the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win memorabilia at an awesome value. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune in to the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you'll see a name appear on the screen when your break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer, and the order will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that show's dice roll number. After randomization, the list of names of people who bought spots in that live break will be matched up with an NFL division. If the item that's pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations. You just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia at a fraction of the cost. Want to guarantee yourself an item instead of testing your luck? Check out the mystery box tab of our website for a variety of mystery box options. When you buy a mystery box, we'll ship it straight to your door, and some can be opened on air at your request. While you're there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Club Rewards program. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, and prizes each and every time you buy at UltimateAutographs.com. The moment you've been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs as the flies are attached to that brand new locker. The fly in the building, Rob. Heard about that Charles Woodson incredible helmet in the locker. Check it out. It's got a little sparkle to it. So have you seen it? It just got added 30 minutes ago.
I have not actually.
Oh, take a look at the locker, guys. If you're watching the show, what the heck is the locker? I'll explain it as we go. But if you already know what the locker is, check it out. That Charles Woodson helmet, holy guacamole is all I got to say. Get those tickets, get in the locker, and get your guys some awesome helmets. Rob, it's going to be an awesome Tuesday tonight.
Damn right.
Got a lot of great stuff in that new school, old school. A lot of great stuff in the Stash or Cash. A lot of great stuff in the alts and throwbacks. Cannot wait to get started, Rob. How you doing on this terrific Tuesday night?
Doing great, Brother Bear. Awesome to be back here in one piece. I had the right amount of fun for my birthday yesterday.
Yeah, so happy birthday, guys. His birthday yesterday.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
How old are you?
27 times around the sun now.
Respect,
so
brother.
27, feeling like I'm going on 97. I actually got a fresh haircut, and I ran some 5s this morning with some of my friends. So I'm well rested. Very happy to be here with you, dude. And let's make it a memorable one. We got so much great stuff.
He looks good. He looks good. Look at him.
Not
looking fresh.
Yeah, not a day looking over 27. So I'm happy to be here, man.
I am overdue to get my beard trim and my haircut, but I trust the people at my haircut place a lot more with my beard than I trust myself. I was gonna do it last Thursday or Friday, but I got it penciled in as a Thursday thing. So you're coming for the Thursday night, so I'm gonna look a little more fresher and cleaner.
There you go.
Because Rob's inspired me to look good. I mean, come on. You gotta look good on air, right?
Damn right.
I can talk, but gotta look good.
You don't have your own hair and makeup team yet?
Not yet. We're getting there. That'll be a next thing of the locker.
The
locker will be hair and makeup for Kamen. I got to get 9 tickets to get that though.
Those tickets. Pull out a razor and some shaving cream. You never know what's going to be in that locker.
That's
Except
right.
in this case, for you guys, you have something a lot nicer than some shaving cream. And
Agreed.
A razor in there.
What's up, Den? What's up, BT Thunder? The
Appreciate
Thunder
you,
and
Den.
the Lightning.
Appreciate
Den
you,
was off by 1 point on the score predictions last night. Shout out to Den, doing great with those picks.
Yeah.
We love all our customers. You guys are the best people in the business. Some streams, Rob, they get stuck behind a paywall where you got to pay to comment. It's free to comment here. Why is that? Because we love all you guys.
Damn right.
We love all our awesome customers. You guys are what make this place great. Let's get the party started with the chase wheel spin, the dice roll, all of the goodies here. Then we'll look at the locker, the tickets, In case you've been gone for about a day, let's be real, a lot has changed, Rob. A lot has changed.
Yes, it has.
So randomizer going up. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher. 6 and a 1, 7 on the dice number. That is mathematically the most common dice number, according to Ricky Widmer, who's a teacher, so I trust him. So we'll go with that. Yeah, the Red Sox and Yankees thing.
Whoa.
There's a lot of good stuff in the locker, Rob. I'll be getting to that in a little bit. So let's see what the chase is for this 6 p.m. show. Chase, wheel spin item of the 6 p.m. show. All right, we got the black and the blue. Black and blue. Black and blue is the chase wheel spin. Also, Rob.
Sounds good.
Enjoy our next 3 hours, 4 hours together, however long it ends up being, because I will not be here next Tuesday. I'm at the World Cup. At this time, I'll be inside Arrowhead Stadium getting ready to watch Messi. 8 o'clock kick, but I'll be there early for the pre-festivities.
Yeah, I'm sure you got a countdown calendar or clock.
I have
every
one.
second.
Every second, baby. Every
That's an
second
awesome
matters.
experience, man. I know a few years ago you got to see your guy Steph, who's one of your all-time favorites. So
I've seen Messi a few times too, and Curry.
Yeah, Messi and Curry. So I mean,
But never at the World Cup, though. That's different.
That's a different
World
level.
Cup is different.
That's a different level.
So looking forward to that. Let's get started with the rundown, guys. Top to bottom rundown. Tour of the break page. Hit that refresh button. Let's head over to the Stash or Cash full-size helmet series. 11 headliners in 22 boxes, Rob. But that's not counting 3 golden tickets. And heck, if you get something you don't want, we can give you store credit back instead of the item. For example, that Brock Purdy Retro Speedflex, which, by the way, I know we had a Brock Purdy last night, but this gentleman does not sign items often. Also, his signature is surprisingly more expensive than you would think. I was talking about how this guy, signature-wise, worth more than a Jim Kelly, for example, a Hall of Fame quarterback. So $1,100 back if you get the Brock Purdy or Emmitt Smith. You don't want to keep it. We'll give you $1,100 back. We have the, by the way, fun stat about Brock Purdy. You know me, I love stats, Rob. I think he's just below the minimum attempts required. But after this season, if he has a big year, he will be number 1 all-time, the history of football, in passer rating. This guy is extremely efficient. The Retro Speedflex, Brock Purdy. Yep. Got an Ashton Genty Speedflex with the 2025 number, what does that say? Number 6 pick, which what he was picked. First running back drafted last year.
Yep.
Beautiful Raiders Speedflex. We have something I love in this room. Don't get this guy in the room all that often. A lot of times it's a Falcon. We got prime time for the primetime show. Deion Primetime Sanders. We got Emmitt Smith, greatest cowboy ever on a Speedflex. Jordan Love, Speedflex. Show me the love, everybody, with that heart. We got the Ray Lewis Standard Speedflex. By the way, for Packer fans, I'll be going over the golden tickets in a second, but if you head to the locker right now, Rob, I'm even stuttering my words. I'm so excited. Head to the locker. Get that Charles Woodson. Beautiful helmet in that locker, guys. We got the Ray Lewis Standard Speedflex, NFL's all-time tackle leader, Rob Gronkowski on the Authentic, one of the greatest tight ends of all time. Then Reggie Wayne, 10th all-time in receiving yards on that beautiful lid. Secondary headliners of Danian Tomlinson, Wes Welker, Isaac Bruce. 11 headliners in 22 boxes. But, Rob, it's really 14 and 22 with the 3 golden tickets.
Yep.
So in case you took a nap and you did not watch the 6 p.m. show, the 9 a.m. show, the noon or 3 p.m. show, we got the brand new golden ticket concept. So what in the world are golden tickets, Rob Hill, you might ask? Golden tickets are ultimate autographs' exclusive rewards currency. Your key to the locker. A members-only collection of premium, one-of-a-kind autographed memorabilia. How do you earn them? You can earn golden tickets through playing our live breaks. The more you play, the more you collect, and your tickets are yours to bank and use whenever you're ready. How do you redeem them? Once you've earned golden tickets, you redeem them in the locker. Every item shows exactly how many golden tickets it takes to claim it, so you always know what you're working towards. For example, there's a Mahomes Speedflex for 7 tickets. There's a Tom Brady for 9 tickets. There's a Mariano Rivera, Pedro Martinez, and David Ortiz triple signed helmet for 8 tickets. And there's a Charles Woodson helmet that's 10 tickets, which is more than Tom Brady. So I will leave it up to your imagination, or just head to the locker to see what that helmet looks like. It is shiny. It is sparkly. It is incredible. So the locker is part of our rewards program. To get in, join the program, climb up to the practice squad tier, which is only a couple $100. You buy in a quad break, you're good. To get that tier, only a couple $100 to get that practice squad tier collector. It's our second level of reward system. Once you reach practice squad, the locker is yours to explore, and it stays open as you rise through the higher tiers. What's inside the locker? Of course, guys, you probably know this already, but if you don't, the locker is home to some of our most exclusive premium autograph pieces. We offer high-end, hard-to-find collectibles you can't come across anywhere else. So enter the locker right there. You click that right below the golden ticket, get in the locker, and start redeeming points. 3 tickets is the lowest level entry item. For example, LaDainian Tomlinson Speedflex right now is up for 3 tickets. 10 tickets right now is the highest prized item. That beautiful, beautiful Charles Woodson helmet in the locker. So you're not only playing for helmets, you're playing for tickets. And what's great about the locker, Rob, is you can pick your items. We get, for years, I've been working here for 5 years almost, Rob. We get always customer feedback. I love your breaks. The hosts are great. The hosts are nice. The memorabilia is cool. Customer service is great. But there's always a but. Nobody's perfect, Rob. The but we always get, but I'm a fan of this team, and I have a hard time getting my helmet. I've won a lot, but I can never seem to get my team. Now, in the locker right now, there's about a dozen or so teams available. More of these will be made available as we go. It's a great option to pick your favorite team, pick your favorite player. It is to your advantage. You can pick these unique helmets. If you get your tickets, 3 tickets is all you need to get a helmet in the locker. New school, old school. We got ourselves 13 boxes left, 6 headliners left. And this item right here, Patrick Mahomes, this will probably be about 6 tickets in the locker. I know the Speedflex is 7. This is a standard authentic with, for the first time in my 5 years here at Ultimate Autographs, an inscription for Patrick Mahomes.
Ooh.
The Super Bowl MVP, which an inscription could be worth hundreds of dollars, especially on a big name like that. That helmet is worth well over $2,000. Can be won for $129 in this break. Actually, you jump into double, $258. When a Mahomes lid north of $2,000, a Genty around $1,000. That's over $3,000 in value for only $258 if you get the AFC West and snag both. We got Drake May. We were looking this up online earlier. Drake May right now, Fanatics.com, guys. Retail value, $1,200. Treat that like a Speedflex, Drake May.
Yeah.
One of the best young quarterbacks in football. What does it mean if he's a young quarterback, Rob? That means he's a new quarterback. So actually, I was going to say I messed that up already. The series I came up with, I said Genty Mahomes double up for about $3,000. Instead, it's Mahomes May double up for north of $3,000 because it's the new quarterback, new running back, new wide receiver, new tight end. Then there's the old school running back, wide receiver, tight end. So in the new QB, you can double up with Drake May and Patrick Mahomes. Under the new running back, you can double up Ashton Genty and James Cook, the NFL's leading rusher this season. Secondary headliners, Wes Welker, AJ Green, which are both old school wide receivers, a double up in there as well. 6 headliners, 13 boxes. In this series, by the way, as you guys will notice, new school versus old school, authentic helmets. Autograph, full-size, authentic helmets. As one of our guys in the chat, Rick Pickett, is quick to point out, I like when they're only authentics. I don't want reps. I don't want minis. I don't want jerseys. Well, good news for those folks like Rick. Only authentic helmets in this series. Also, good news for, folks that put in a lot of money to the breaks. How often do we get customers who spend thousands of dollars here in the break room and they say, well, I spent a lot of money, but I didn't get the helmet I wanted.
Yeah.
I got sniped by someone that bought one spot in the whole series. Well, if that's been your problem in the past, guys, we heard you. We heard you loud and clear. That's why we got the locker. If you spend a lot of money, get a lot of tickets, you don't get the helmet sniped. You get a helmet guaranteed to you that you would like. So besides the Stash or Cash or the old school, new school, we got a black and blue. This to me is $60 in a single, $120 in a double, $240 in a quad with 3 golden tickets left. But Rob, I know you're a baseball guy, and I'm still looking at this baseball right here, Willie Mays in that single for $60. And my guess as to what's wrong with this is that it's got a little bit of a dirt scuff mark. And I'll be honest, if I want a Willie Mays autographed baseball, a guy that played, well before many of our parents were even born, that right there, I actually want it with the scuffs for Willie Mays. One of the greatest players of all time, top 5 baseball player ever. That thing is insane. For even 240, 120, 60, bargain for the Willie Mays. Now, I've done some background research, Rob, and these autographed Stone Cold wrestling belts, they go for about $800 online. $800 for a Stone Cold belt. Even with the slight imperfection, to be honest with you, I almost want the Stone Cold with an imperfection as well because it's wrestling. You beat each other up. Even if it's not exactly real, you get hits. You get hit, Rob Hill. So I want that Stone Cold belt. That's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold said so. What? That belt is awesome, man. Very, very cool. The Iron Man, Cal Ripken Jr. Again, guys, I say it all the time. Doesn't always sink in. If there's inscriptions on the item, it's worth a lot more money.
Yeah.
There's a Cal Ripken Hall of Fame inscription for the Iron Man, the great Cal Ripken Jr. Yammer Yager on the Rangers. That's unique. A guy that played forever, played, many years in Pittsburgh, but also with the Rangers, one of hockey's all-time greats. QB1 for the New York Football Giants, Jackson Dart on that awesome football. Then we got the Amon-Ra St. Brown rep helmet. It is a very clean Lion alternate top 5 receiver in football, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yes, sir.
Alton throwbacks. This helmet, this is, I feel weird because under most circumstances, when it comes to most people in the world, I'd be the person most obsessed with this helmet. But on staff, I might be number 3. Because Dom's personal favorite helmet in memorabilia is the Dolphin Retro. We got Rip Camelucci, a diehard Dolphin fan. So I'm with those two guys, though. This helmet, this thing is, it might be worth, maybe 3 tickets, 2 tickets, whatever. To me, that's worth 10 tickets. Because that helmet is insane. Fanatics.com, Marino. If you're looking it up, Rob, I'll tell you what I saw. $1,500 on Fanatics.com for a Dan Marino Speedflex retail value. One of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. That helmet is insane, Dan Marino. We got a dual sign, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, part of the greatest show on turf. Beautiful, beautiful helmet right there. We got a Terry Bradshaw, yellow, authentic, 4-time Super Bowl champion. That Terry Bradshaw helmet, holy guacamole, that thing is insane. 3 headliners in 7 boxes, but really it's 4 headliners, Rob, because one of the boxes has 4 golden tickets inside, which could land you one of those awesome, unique-looking helmets from the locker. Practice squad, we have a 5 in 8 chance at a photo headliner. 5 in 8 chance. Hold on, let me say that one more time, Rob. There's a 5 in 8 chance at a photo headliner. That's more than 50% chance at a photo headliner. That includes one of the greatest corners ever, Darrelle Revis, on that Flash Authentic, Jets, Jets, baby. We got a Warren Moon Authentic, that Rave Hall of Fame 06, a Pro and Canadian Football League Hall of Famer. That could double up with one of the best quarterbacks ever, John Elway, on the jersey. Rano Cunningham on that clean Kelly Green. Awesome quarterback, dual threat star. And, of course, one of the greatest players in defense today, Will Anderson Jr., on that Houston Texan Speed Flex. We got the jerseys. We got 4 in 8 chance, or 4 spots out of 8 boxes left in that single. 9 headliners, 26 boxes. 8 of these are photoed headliners. Brian Urlacher, Eric Dickerson, Jamar Chase, Dak Prescott, James Cook, LaDainian Tomlinson, Jonathan Taylor, Josh Jacobs, and recent Hall of Famer Roger Craig as a secondary headliner. There's 2 ways to guarantee a win. You either buy all 8 break spots when it says 8 out of 8, or you buy a mystery box. For example, it's $179.99. You get a jersey shipped directly to your house. A headliner package, $1934.99. That is a mini jersey rep and authentic of a headliner name. Or you just head on over to the rewards program. You sign up for the Signature Club, and you get all the way to the GOAT Collector. You get that item, which costs over $1,900 for free, Rob.
Yep.
For free. So we got this, by the way, speaking of the Signature Club rewards program, the Practice Squad Collector, which is the second tier, which gets you into that awesome vault, is only achieved at 7,500 points. You can actually get 1,000 points by signing up for SMS, 100 for liking us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, 100 for subscribing to YouTube. You're already at like 1,500 points right there.
Yeah.
250 more for joining the Sig Club. 10 points each time you log in. So you're actually already almost halfway to 7,500 before you even spent the dime, Rob Hill. So that Practice Squad Collector is very, very easy to get to. No doubt, no diggity. We have a Refer a Friend program. Refer your friend. They get 50 off to the first order of 100 plus, and you get a $50 UA gift card back in return. In case you're wondering, and you could, by the way, also redeem for this awesome swag, UA hoodies, UA t-shirts, the UA Yeti koozie, and get that UA swag. So get your spots, guys. Get those breaks. Sign up for the Sig Club and get all the goodies. And, of course, check out that locker, guys, with new, fresh items, Rob, in the locker with the golden tickets. We are now up to 11 items on the locker right now. 11 items, which the biggest one is actually Charles Woodson, which gives you an idea of how cool that helmet is in there. Let's talk about stuff that's not in the locker, though. Just the breaks we currently have, Rob.
Mm-hmm.
What catches your eyes? A little twinkle in the eye for Rob Hill. What are you liking, my man?
Well, I think the golden tickets. Shout out to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and for us here at UA.
Willy Wonka's coming to town.
Yeah, maybe we might have. Oh my God, Johnny Depp and who's the original? Oh my goodness, I can't think of his name. Famous actor. We'll get back to that in a second. We might see him pop out of the box here, but
maybe.
For me personally, I don't know. There's something about being here on Tuesdays that. It's a damn shame that the Stasher Cash has so many great items out there that have yet to be opened up. 50% on the headliners, and again, 3 golden tickets as well, guys. In the last show with Dom and I, we had Jacob Parchert now tied for the lead with our boy Rick Pickett with 3 golden tickets as a part of his profile. Again, 3 golden tickets are left. Gene Wilder, thank you, Joe. I don't know why I couldn't think of Gene Wilder. Appreciate it,
Is that Joe Gallagher in the chat?
That is our guy, BD Thunder.
What's up, Joey? Joe!
From way down under. Good to see Joe. I don't know. There's a lot of really great names that I like in here. And, of course, the Stasher Cash aspect of it, too. A lot of double, a triple, and possibly quad ups common, which is another great thing to get into for doubles and quads. But what I like the most is that it gives our wonderful customers an option to have them buy back in. And keep in mind, y'all, in that Stasher Cash, you do not have to use the credit for the Stasher Cash again. The store credit you get can be used in any other break that we currently have on the website. So it truthfully is a win-win. And I just like series that gives you a lot of different options. So for me, probably my favorite helmet in the room right now, Kamen, resides in that break. I've actually been over here doing my research.
Let me guess, Purdy?
Yeah, BP, Brock Purdy. You don't see Mr. Irrelevant a lot. Now, I actually have been looking up some Brock Purdy flexes, and there's nothing that I've seen online with the retros. The retros are obviously very, very new, but he usually signs it with the Mr. Irrelevant inscription. That's not listed here, but Brock Purdy going for about $1,400 to $1,500.
With that inscription. So with probably a little bit less without it. Which, by the way, Rob, gets you an idea.
But it's a retro and a visor, by the way.
We're giving it for $1,100. The inscription will add $300, $400, $500, depending on who it is.
Yeah.
So the Mahomes helmet, which is already probably north of $2,000, with the inscription probably going to be closer to $2,500 or more in that other series. But I agree, it's a beautiful helmet.
No, 100%. And then again, just kind of going through some of the double ups potentially that we got. Obviously, you got Dion and Emmett back to back, side to side, however you want to phrase it. Got how about them Cowboys?
How about Entchev Cowboys.
Again, the get a little AFC West flavor. We could have an AFC West triple up. Ashton Genty standard speed flex, as you see at the top. How about LaDainian Tomlinson? When do we ever get LaDainian Tomlinson as a secondary
headliner?
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Oh, I'm gonna revolt.
I was gonna say,
What's going on?
Yeah, I might. Yeah, no doubt about it. And Wes Welker could be an AFC West triple up if he's with the Denver Broncos on that lid. And how about a double up? My guy BP and Brock Purdy and Isaac Bruce, Hall of Fame wide receiver. NFC West right there. So that's probably my favorite series. I mean, I could truthfully go on and on. But one thing I would like to mention here, I really do want to go to a series that has the most golden tickets left, which is that old school versus new school. Guys, if you want to collect those golden tickets immediately, 5 of them things are left, and it happens to be our closest break to get into on that double. So if you don't want to sit on your hands and watch a couple more minutes of breaks not happening, this is the breaks that you got to get into. Again, it's a different type of divisional break. Kamen broke it down for y'all. We're looking at new school running backs. How about that? Ashton Genty and James Cook. How about new school quarterbacks? How about that? Drake May and Patrick Mahomes. Oh, look. 2 more headliners that also go together. Old school wide receivers, Wes Welker and AJ Green.
So Rob, it's funny because first off, every break we have is awesome. There's no bad breaks. Every point you made about the Stash or Cash, I 100% agree with you on everything you said. But you said that's your favorite. My favorite is this series, and hands down, because I came up with the idea. I gotta look good. And if this series does not sell, they're gonna be like, never let Kamen come up with an idea ever again. But it's not only that. The ratios right now are getting insane, Rob.
Yep.
So there's 6 headliners in 13 boxes. But I would treat this as 11 headliners in 13 boxes. Because golden tickets are like a headliner in many cases.
Very true.
2 golden tickets easily gets you a really good headliner. 3 golden tickets, you get those unique helmets that we know are worth well over $1,000. So those golden tickets are very valuable. So far, every box in the series, Rob, that's had a golden ticket has not been a headliner. It is, in theory, possible it comes with a secondary headliner. Don't quote me on that. But the way it's been so far, likely going to be 4 photoed headliners, 2 secondary headliners, and then it's going to be 5 golden tickets. Only 2 boxes don't have a golden ticket or a headliner, Rob.
Yeah.
So that is what is insane to me. That doubles only 3 spots to go. You can double up with the Mahomes and a Drake May. You can double up with James Cook and an Ashton Genty. What are you talking about, Kamen? AFC East, AFC West double up? Have you lost your mind, Mr. Entchev? Are you checked out getting ready for the World Cup? No, guys. I'm always work first mentality. It's a new school, old school concept. The new school quarterback is its own division.
Yeah.
So you get the new school quarterback spot in the double. Out pops out Drake May. Out pops up Patrick Mahomes with the Super Bowl MVP inscription. You win both helmets for $258 in that double box.
Wow.
That right there is ridiculous. So let's get that done. 3 to go in that double. That break should happen any second now. I know there's a lot of Chief fans. Kelly Hansen, Rick Pickett. What was Joe's team? I don't think Joe, is he a Patriot fan? Joe Gallagher? What's your squad, JoJo?
I don't remember for Joe.
But we got a lot of Patriots fans. Drake Mason here as well. A lot of Bills fans, James Cook. A lot of very clean Raider helmet, Ashton Genty. So that is the break I would tackle first. Pun intended. Old school, new school.
Good.
3 spots to go.
Real quick, I was going to mention, since you brought up Rick Pickett, this feels like a good time. So, again, the new aspect that we have here at UA, you guys got to get used to it because it is a great one. Rick Pickett and Jacob Archer Kamen. Just so you guys know, as of right now, they both have 3 tickets each. So, if you wanted to redeem, right now they could go after, if you go to the locker, we have a Baker Mayfield that's available for them. Champ Bailey. Let's see what else.
Damian Tomlinson's a steal with 3 tickets.
And I could not agree anymore. And for that type of LaDainian Tomlinson lid, again, seeing a custom like that, again, we would see LaDainian Tomlinson on a similar lid like that not too long ago. I mean, LT already for a Speedflex signature, that's probably in the ballpark of about $1,400 to $1,500. You see one that looks like that Kamen, I mean, we're talking about maybe something in the $2K
Yeah, if you get fortunate, but I would say definitely in the ballpark of 1,500, give or take. Could be a little more, could be a little less. But that's 3 tickets. You win 3 tickets. You can get that immediately. I would be stuck personally because I would probably get the LT right away, get the guarantee. But if you want to, hold on to your tickets and wait, I know Rick Pickett, for example, is a Mahomes guy. The Mahomes helmet available in the locker is for 7 tickets for the best quarterback in the game, Patrick Mahomes. So 2 to go in that old school, new school.
Yeah.
But the Mahomes in that break, the authentic you can get right away. Now, call me crazy because the locker one is a speed flex and it's 7 tickets. If we put this helmet in the locker, it'd probably be worth 6 tickets with the inscription. But that helmet to me is better than the Mahomes in the locker, in my opinion. That's just me. I will say the Charles Woods in the locker, though, it's its own category. But this helmet right here is so dang cool. You guys should get in a double box break, win the Mahomes, and win a gold ticket with your other box, depending on what it is. And then head to the locker, redeem for some more awesome items, the best items in the room, usually in the locker, but this one I think is better than the locker in my opinion. And I sometimes want that, I want the standard helmet that looks like what they wear in the game. Yep. Now, I know they wear speed flexes. Mahomes wears Vices particularly, but that's like the helmet you see in the games, although it has that Super Bowl MVP inscription. Woo. So that is a very, very clean lid. Patrick Mahomes can be won right away, guys, in that old school, new school, 2 spots to go. Otherwise, probably the break that will follow that, if I had to guess, it might be that Stash or Cash single, maybe that Stash or Cash quad. There's still a lot of options to win multiple helmets. We got a lot of options. For example, Emmitt Smith, Deion Sanders double up. We got the Brock Purdy double with Isaac Bruce, secondary headliner, options for days. So they're just for helmets, Steven. They're for unique helmets. But, this is very infancy stages. In the future, there could be an option of using them for store credit.
It's a good idea.
But right now, they're just for helmets. What's up, Rick? Says, hey, Kamen and Rob and all. I like that Mahomes. LOL, sweet lid, of course. You can never get too much Patrick Mahomes, Husker guy. As a Chiefs fan, you can never get too much Patrick Mahomes. There's no such thing as too much Patrick Mahomes. You think of Kansas City, you think of Mahomes, you think of barbecue, you think of Super Bowls. That's what you think of, Rob Hill. No doubt. Got 5 of them already. Is that too much? No! I'll say, Rick, he's number 15. When you get to 15 Mahomeses, then you might think about selling or trading a couple. 5 is not enough, in my opinion, Husker guy. But I'm also a Mahomes guy like you, brother. My favorite quarterback in the NFL. Do you know my 3rd favorite quarterback in the NFL, Rob? Did we talk about this? Because it's
not
Mahomes.
Your 3rd. No.
Mahomes, Caleb, and then there's two guys in my 3-4. Take a guess. 3rd favorite quarterback.
2 guys in your 3-4. All right.
2 guys I really like that are active quarterbacks.
Oh, I'll go out on a limb, and I don't know.
They're both really great. My favorite quarterbacks are top of the notch. I go for the bougie stuff, as you know. So it's not really that hard.
I don't know.
Think about the best.
Oh, yeah. Well, you love Josh Allen.
Josh Allen's my number 4.
Is Josh Allen your number 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm going to have to go with, I'm not going to guess Sam Darnold. I'm not going to guess Drake May. Matthew Stafford.
Yes.
That's your 3.
I love Matty Stafford.
Sorry, brain's winding down. It took me a little bit.
No, you're good. I love Matty Stafford.
Yeah, Stafford for sure.
Bo Nix is my up-and-comer. Rick, as a Chief fan, don't go there. Oh, he terrifies me. Bo Nix is so good. A break room regular in the room.
Yeah.
As a Kansas City fan, I respect the guy. Bo Nix is definitely an up-and-coming dude, to say the least.
Since we're talking about AFC West quarterbacks, now, as you know, typically, or maybe some of you that don't know, I found this out immediately as I started right around August or September of last year. Of course, the season's starting, but starting to get a lot more rookie signatures in the break room.
Mendoza, come on.
That's the guy, Fernando Mendoza, that I think many of you will be looking to go after. For example, a guy that we have in 2 different series right now, Ashton Genty, was one of the first rookies that we got last year into the break room.
Well,
So.
Mendoza's going to make this guy better. It's going to make him better, going to make the whole team better.
Damn right.
I think in that division with the Chiefs, with how good the Broncos were, with how talented the Chargers are, I think the Raiders are not ready yet this year. I think it's going to be a tough year this year, but I think the future is going to be bright for Ashton Genty. They get a quarterback. What does that mean? They got a great quarterback and a great running back.
Yeah.
What are they going to do next? Offensive line. It's going to take a couple of years, but they're going to get some O-linemen around these two dudes and look for Ashton Genty 1,000-yard seasons here in the near future for the Raiders.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They invested some money with the top center on the market in Tyler Linderbaum, but I feel the same way about Clint Kubiak as I do Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore, his first year with the Saints last year. A guy that definitely improved that offense. And something tells me we're going to get a lot of Raiders offensive player signatures in the near future. We already do with Genty and Bowers. Let's add more to the fold.
Agreed. So one of the, I would say right now, and I'm probably missing somebody, and it's probably a biased thing. I think Myles Garrett obviously has to be the biggest offseason move, in the NFL.
It's up there.
But I think, to me, the second biggest offseason move, and this is not just based on how good the player is, it's also based on need, is Kenneth Walker to the Chiefs. I think, and also based on a team that's really good. To me, the second most important move in this offseason behind Myles Garrett, we have Kenneth Walker go to the Chiefs. Last year, before he got injured, Rob, Patrick Mahomes was leading the Chiefs in rushing yards. I believe the total by the end of the year did not have him first overall because, he missed the last few games. But I believe before his injury, he was leading the team in yards, rushing, and passing. And they got Kenneth Walker, who I thought is the most underrated running back in football last year. Now, go back and look at the advanced analytics, the yards per carry, and you will find out. Look at what happened in the playoffs. I never wish ill upon a person to get injured, but when Charbonnet got injured, the Seahawks got so much better because the Seahawks, for as good as they did last year, they had one massive mistake last year. They gave the ball way too much to Charbonnet. Kenneth Walker was a much better running back. When Charbonnet went down, they played much better with Kenneth Walker in the playoffs with no Charbonnet. Now, Kenneth Walker goes to the Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes, with the healthy Xavier Worthy, with the determined Travis Kelce, with Andy Reid back after a bad season. What does that mean? Wins, accolades, awards, makes the Chiefs better. What does that mean? It raises Mahomes' autograph value. Yeah. This guy is already the second most expensive signature in football memorabilia behind Tom Brady. I said this a couple years ago. Give it 5-10 years. This guy might supplant Tom Brady as the most expensive signature in the game. His price, by the way, Rob, when I first started working here like 4 or 5 years ago, Mahomes Authentic was barely north of $1,000. It's now more than doubled.
Yeah.
So his price keeps on rising. This Mahomes helmet in the break, the Mahomes helmet in the locker, those will be worth a lot of money. And if you got money in your account, guys, if money's not a problem, you want a Mahomes helmet, do not trade it. Do not sell it. I got 3 words for you guys. Hold, hold, hold. 5, 10, 15, 20 years. The autograph value on this bad boy is going to go up, up, and up. It's going to skyrocket. You will highly regret trading or selling it if you do it right away, Rob. This is what I call a keeper helmet.
Well, you already know that, Patty's got a laundry list level of accomplishments already.
Oh, come on.
Something that he actually does not have. He's got MVPs. He's got Super Bowl MVPs. He's got Super Bowl rings. But one thing I think he's going to add by the end of this year, comeback player of the year.
Ooh, okay.
And I think that's obviously very much in reach. And Patrick Mahomes can remind everybody why he's the number 1 player in the sport this year when healthy. And I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, this is why you like to collect things, right? Whether it's speed flexes, authentic helmets, even in some different situations, card collecting, replicas, doesn't matter, jerseys, whatever you prefer. It doesn't just have to be the young guys, that you go after a first or second year player, like a guy like Bo Nix, like a guy like Ashton Genty. Again, Patrick Mahomes is far from done. You could even argue when he comes back fully healthy, Kamen,
he'll be better.
He could even be better. And
he
can
got
add
some
different.
rest.
You just mentioned he was the team's leading rusher last year. Don't think too many people had that on their bingo card going into last year. If he regains full mobility.
Before he got injured. Yeah.
Before he got injured, exactly. Before, honestly, there's a very good chance that if he regains full mobility, Mahomes could be at the top of the NFL again. So
agreed. Patrick will be dangerous, that he'll play like he has something to prove, even though he's been great already. Exactly. Yeah. And you never want to have like the Michael Jordans, the Michael Phelpses, the Lionel Messis, the Tom Bradys, these all-time great athletes. Like, think about how great Mahomes is, then imagine him playing with a chip on his shoulder. That, to me, is scary. Like, I would be scared if I was the rest of the NFL.
Oh, for sure.
So, and you know what? Yes. Are we hyping up Mahomes a lot? Of course we are. We got a helmet to sell in the break room. I'm a Chiefs fan. Rob is a Mahomes fan, appreciates greatness.
Damn right.
But what if you hate Patrick Mahomes? What if that dude, you're so jealous, or you're just not your cup of tea? You're tired of him always winning. He's become a villain to you. You can't stand the man. You don't care that it's going to be worth more in 10, 15 years. You just don't like the guy. You get the helmet right away. You know what? You could sell it. You could trade it. A couple $1,000. Get you a family weekend trip. Buy you a dog. Get an engagement ring, right? There's so much you can do with that thing. So if that's the guy you don't like, say, I'm living off of Patrick Mahomes. I'm living off his back. I got that helmet for a touch over $100, and now I got myself a nice little trip with the missus or significant other.
How did you afford all of this, to get down to Cancun? Patrick Mahomes personally booked it for me. The way I'm looking at this, right, we got 2 to go in that double, in that series for the new school versus old school. So that's going to inevitably happen here, Kamen, but here's how I would look at it. So best case scenario, right, you could argue it's Drake May and Patrick Mahomes. I think best case scenario for me, look, like all of us are...
Is Mahomes and a golden ticket, maybe?
Exactly. Now, that golden ticket, by the way, I didn't actually realize till I saw it for myself last show. Jacob Parchard didn't get 1, didn't get 2. He got 3 for 1 item on a Vince Papale mini. Shout out to Jacob for that. Again, you can maybe get excess of multiple golden tickets and that Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. A lot of them are going to have 1 golden ticket, but some will have multiple. Like the black and blue, I can confirm, guys. We put in 3 golden tickets instead of the Baker Mayfield helmet. So that's going to have 1 box with 3 golden tickets. The Alton throwbacks will have the Amon-Ra with 4 golden tickets, the one that was Amon-Ra.
Yeah.
And now is the golden tickets. A lot of these others will have 1 ticket, but could be 2, could be 3. It is, after all, called mystery boxes here in the break room. Ultimate autographs, mystery boxes.
Well, Connor just gave me the inside track. Yeah.
I was going to say, he says biggest compliment is being hated. That is 100% true, Husker Guy. I had a broadcast teacher tell me this. If someone that watches your broadcast, if there's someone out there that doesn't hate you, you're not doing your job right.
Exactly.
It's called a jealousy thing. So
can't please everyone.
You don't want to be hated by everybody, but you got to have, if everybody likes you, there's something fishy going on. I always say I want to have a couple haters as well. So I got to have a lot of people that love you, some that are in the middle, and some that hate you. That's just the way life is. If you're not doing something good, you don't have the resentment and the hate, so to speak. So bring on all the hate, I say.
Since we're talking about the locker room, which is just amazing addition to what we have.
Nothing to hate in there. That's all love in that locker room.
That's very true. Well, something that's worth 8 tickets is a Pedro Martinez, David Ortiz, and I got to go back into the locker because there's somebody
Rivera.
else. And Mariano. I mean, how much better can you get with Mariano
can't
Rivera?
Play the breaks, Rob. Stop trying to ask me. Rob found out during the show, live update in the locker, there's a Rivera, Martinez, and Ortiz. And he texted me asking me, hey, Kamen, can I get in for these tickets so I can get that baseball item? I've never seen. So I've been here 5 years at Ultimate Autographs. I have never seen in that locker the Rivera, Martinez, and Ortiz, and I've never seen the Charles Woodson helmet in my 5 years here.
Yeah.
So we do this brand new locker setup, less than 24, just over 24 hours since it's been active. We already got 2 items in there I have never seen in my almost 5 years at Ultimate Autographs.
Yeah, brand new items in there for you guys. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous.
Awesome.
It's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, any baseball head out there. It's not just the Ripken. It's not just the Willie Mays that we do have as photo headliners, but that's worth 8 tickets. The reason why I'm mentioning that specific item, talking about haters, my favorite all-time quote from any sport was Curt Schilling after the bloody sock game in 2004. In the championship series, he was asked about pitching in Yankee Stadium. He's like, there's nothing that makes me happier than, shutting up 50,000 people from New York.
Yankee fans are tough.
Embracing the hate. Yeah, you're damn right.
They booed Aaron Judge last year.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
They booed Aaron Judge. What are they going to do to an opposing pitcher like Curt Schilling? Pedro Martinez, who's your daddy? All right? Who's your daddy? So Man, we got so much good stuff in the locker, so much good stuff in the break room right now. Our page is absolutely loaded. Who's going to come and get those 2 spots in that double box? You know what's going to happen too, Rob? I always say when it's 10 or less is when the series really takes off. It's 13 right now in old school, new school. We put it down to 11. We put it down to 10. It's as good as gone. There we go. I like it. The tickets are here to stay, Husker guy. The tickets are, I don't want to use the word never because never is a strong thing, but I don't think they'll be going away ever. If by some reason they do go away, Rick, you know we got the best customer service team out there. They will definitely comp you something good for your tickets. But with that new setup, I don't think it'll be going away at all. Hopefully ever, but definitely for the long foreseeable future, it's a thing to do. And how often do you get, Rob, in the mail? I get them all the time, actually, to my apartment. I get mail all the time with promotions from various restaurants, and there's an expiration date. There is no expiration date on the golden tickets.
The worst, my friend.
No expiration date, Husker guy. You want to stash your golden tickets? You can stash them. Only thing I'll say about that, we are going to be replenishing the locker as we go. No doubt, no diggity there. But I will say, if there's something you really like in there and someone else has enough golden tickets, they might snag it before you. For example, the Charles Woodson helmet, I don't know if that'll be in the locker ever again. That Yankee Red Sox item we're talking about, Rob, that may not be in the locker ever again.
Get it while it's hot.
So I definitely recommend, if you really like something, get it while you still can.
Well, let's find out if we get any golden tickets for the first time tonight. Jason Medor getting a meteor strike coming into the break room here. He closed out that double in the old versus new school. Shout out to Jason.
Awesome.
So that's all ready for you?
Ready for real unique item shows? Then I agree for sure. Yeah, there's going to be some. I mean, I would argue that Red Sox, Yankee, and the Charles Woodson is really unique. When have you ever seen those on the show? Those are really, really unique, but he might be waiting for a unique Mahomes item. Chief guy, bear guy, maybe waiting for the Iceman to show up. Madden cover athlete Caleb Williams. You bet your bottom dollar he'll be in the locker at some point. Old school, new school, double number 5. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Then I guess this last Jason thing could be. I guess I could probably do it right now.
When I pasted that, yeah,
it's weird.
Turned out to be that, yeah. Sorry.
What order number is it? Is it the same one as the one before?
Yep.
I'm just gonna copy and paste. Oh, okay, there we go. It did copy white, so bold and just make it bigger.
Very spooky.
There you go.
What's up, Jay?
Hello, Jason.
Good to see you, buddy. 10 and 14.
We got Joe with 10 and 14.
Box calling queen.
I'm still in the basement now with 3 looking up at those, so it's a new point for now, LOL. You can get more. You can get more. In this series, Rick, there's 5 left, brother. 10 and 14 in new school versus old school. Thank you, guys. New school, old school, as we are having fun in the sun here in the break room. I think, Rob, we're going to get this new school, old school sold out tonight. There's 13 boxes left, about to be 11 left. I think this series is going to go tonight. That's my prediction. So let's get this done. These are all authentics, by the way. There's no replicas. There was 1 mini in here that was 3 golden tickets, but mini is no more. Guess who won that mini? Rick. That's how he's got his 3 points.
There you go.
Got a little 3 for all.
Love to see that.
7 times on the way, the Ben Roethlisberger number, the Mickey Mantle number, the Ousmane Dembele on France number right now.
Ooh.
Although Argentina's going to win, but 7 clicks. So Jason Medor's got new school quarterback. Could be Patrick Mahomes, Drake May. We got old school quarterback, Sean Alexi.
There you go.
Not Alexi Ramirez, Rob. Not that Alexi.
I have done that same thing when I see Sean at a break.
I do it every time.
Alexi.
All White Sox fans do it, Rob, and I am a White Sox fan. Go White Sox!
You're going to be seeing him actually back in a Sox uniform soon. They're doing an as they call it, the old timers home run derby.
Respect.
And he's one of the 6 guys in there. You know who else is? He was
Is
actually
Maglio in it?
He's not. A lot of people were hoping for him. Weirdly enough, Jose Canseco, which we had on a White Sox helmet in a Weekend Warrior not too long ago.
Can't wait.
So very
Rick Pickett in the new school running back could be the Genty, the James Cook. Jim Stasic, old school running back. Joe Lavovitz, new school wide receiver. Jason Meador, old school wide receiver. Justin Keesting, new school tight end. And Eric Moore wants some more in the old school tight end spot. Good luck, folks. Double the boxes, double the fun. We got 10, followed by 14 in our awesome new school, old school. By the way, guys, we do have the 10:30 shows now on Tuesday nights. So actually, Rob and I will go to about 10 o'clock at the latest.
Still getting used to it,
So
man.
if you want to keep balling with us, we've got about 3 more hours. 6 p.m. show is the primetime show, busiest show. So never hold your money for the next show. Get into this primetime show. Very nice. Very nice.
Very, very nice.
This is something that Rob's girlfriend's wanting to do a little bit more of.
Oh, what?
She's been messaging me, Rob, telling me, Kamen, get that guy Rob in order. Get him to start learning how to cook.
Oh, Jesus.
James Cook.
Okay.
On the salute to service.
You were worrying
New
me.
school running back, Rick Pickett. Beautiful lid, NFL leading rusher. The man cooks on the football field.
Yes, he does.
James Cook, Beckett QR code. Nice job, Rick Pickett. I'm just messing, Rob.
Okay, I was ready for Zay Flowers, in all honesty. I was like, I don't know where you're going with this. So, yeah, I mean, how can you not like James Cook? Congrats, Rick, indeed. Shout out to Husker Guy. Really getting the chat lively and started. We always love hearing everybody's comments. I understand Rob burns water. Yes, I do. Yeah. I'm also the type of guy that burns the end of spaghetti because I don't rotate it enough and keep it down there too long.
I'm impressed you make spaghetti. That's pretty cool, Rob.
I usually master myself in grilled cheese sandwiches and bowls of cereal. That's my comfort level of cooking. But shout out to Rick for cooking in this first of 2. When James Cook isn't leading the league in rushing, he's cooking in the end zone. Led the league in touchdowns the year before.
The guy's so good. Top 5 running back in football.
Yeah.
I got 2 words for you, Rob, when it comes to cooking besides James Cook. Air fryer. It's my best friend. I put these beautiful chicken tenders in the air fryer, and I say I cook tonight. I cook tonight. Air fryer.
Gotcha.
Also, Stouffer's lasagna. That's another good tip. Rick Pickett agrees.
You know, ball.
Stouffer's lasagna.
If you have Stouffer's, you might confuse Stouffer's with a Michelin restaurant.
Yeah.
Type food.
Mac and cheese we know is famous, but that lasagna is my favorite.
Lasagna is damn good from there.
Right.
Yeah.
So second box coming up. Second box coming up here in the double. We had the James Cook. What's next here in the break room? What's next, everybody?
Show me something good.
I'll show you something good. This goes out to the recent birthday boy, 27 years old. In the break team meeting today, I said, we don't have enough Cardinal fans among our customers. Your guy, Tim Shaw, came to your rescue, said, Rob's a Cardinal fan. How about a Cardinal, Rob? An old school wide receiver, A.J. Green.
Damn, okay.
7-time Pro Bowler.
Wow.
Beautiful lid right there. Jason Meador. We're going old school with A.J. Green.
Secondary headliner. Hey, look, I was ready to start. Wow, okay, that's really cool. Now, again, in this break, typically, I would say, all right, well, I'm expecting an AFC North hit because he signs almost exclusively on Bengals. But again, going from a Bengal to a Cardinal, dare I say an upgrade. Right around the time I really started getting into the Cardinals. Been a Cardinals fan for a while now, but really underrated Cardinals career in all honesty.
He's the prime example of what we call the Hall of Very Good. He's got a shot to get in the Hall of Fame, probably going to be just outside it, over 10,000 yards, 7 Pro Bowls. If you got in the Hall of Fame, Rob, I certainly won't be arguing, just given that guys like Steve Smith, Hines Ward, I think that era of wide receiver, very underappreciated.
For sure.
I think the receivers these days are getting all the love. AJ might be on the outside looking in, right on that, like, hanging by the door, got 1 foot in, but not quite, but an excellent player. One of the best route runners, wide receivers of our generation, AJ Green. So, no, you cannot trade that for a golden ticket, but that is something we were discussing today. Just keep in mind, it's day 2 of the golden ticket stuff, but that is something that I think we're considering doing, but we got to, launch this bad boy off the floor. But potentially, maybe down the road, we can trade helmets for golden tickets. That is something that I definitely have on my radar, Jason. But at the current moment, you can't trade it for a golden ticket. I can't say this, though, Jay. We got in the last 11 boxes, there is 5 golden tickets. So there's a pretty darn good chance you run this back, you buy it on a quad, you're almost guaranteed to win a golden ticket.
Yeah.
And Jay's a quad guy, so for sure.
But yes, we should. I honestly, I know you're, pussyfooting around there, buddy, but I really do think that that's possibly, I'm not going to speak for anybody, but I think that could be a good idea for the future.
Yeah, let us know.
For a potential thing. That's
the golden ticket thing is here to stay, excuse me. So, if you have any feedback at this stage of the game, guys, this is the future of the company. But if you have an idea of, what you can maybe get with golden tickets, how we can improve the golden ticket concept, always open to feedback.
Damn right.
That could be something we have down the road for you guys. Again, we're always customer friendly.
Okay, so after that, Jill is getting the party restarted in this, my friend. So
there you go.
Single and a double spot.
Thank you, Jill. I know right now, Jason, obviously Jason might want a Tom Brady for 9 tickets. But there is a Jared Goff awesome helmet in there for 4 tickets. Jason is a Lions fan. Yeah, there you go. Build up to get those top-tier helmets. Well, if you're after golden tickets right now, there's really a no-brainer because the best golden ticket to box ratio is far and away the old school, new school. We got 11 boxes left and 5 golden tickets left. And we also have 4 other headliners. And 3 of those, one is a Speedflex Ascendenti, another is a Drake May Authentic worth north of $1,000, and the other is a Patrick Mahomes Authentic worth north of $2,000 with the Super Bowl MVP inscription. So if you're looking for top-tier helmets or golden tickets, there's really no other series to play.
Yeah.
Other good catch about the old school, new school series, first off, it's an all-authentic series, Rob. Second off, you guys might notice this. Quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end. What does that mean? There's no defense. There's no offensive line. There's no kickers, no special teams, no coaches. What is typically the most coveted items in memorabilia? Far and away, quarterback for football is number 1. These days, there's a debate. What's number 2? Is it receiver? Is it running back? Maybe it's the hot tight ends like a Travis Kelce, like a Rob Gronkowski. But the 4 most coveted positions for memorabilia, the 4 sexy positions, Rob Hill. Quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end. If you win, you're guaranteed to win a quarterback, wide receiver, tight end. You're not going to get a non-quarterback, receiver, tight end, or running back.
Yeah.
So, bougie, top-tier positions available only, and 5 golden tickets left for those top-tier helmets and items in the locker. And again, if you have not checked out the locker, if you don't know what the golden tickets are, I'll be definitely mentioning this a lot throughout the next week or so. So I'll go ahead and read this literally word for word, Rob, because it explains it so beautifully. Golden tickets are ultimate autographs as exclusive rewards currency, your key to the locker. A members-only collective of premium, one-of-a-kind autograph memorabilia. How do you earn them? You earn golden tickets through play in our live breaks. The more you play, the more you collect, and your tickets are yours to bank and use whenever you're ready. How do you redeem them? Once you've earned golden tickets, you redeem them in the locker. Every item shows exactly how many golden tickets it takes to claim it, so you always know what you're working toward. And you can pick your item, by the way.
Yeah.
We get customers always saying, I wish I can get that item. Well, there's 12 items to choose from right now, more to be added as we go. You can pick your item in the locker, including that brand new, absolutely incredible, sparkly piece of art. Is it Michelangelo that did it? Is it Donatello? I don't know, but that Charles Woodson helmet. Dom will not stop texting me. Can I get in? I want locker tickets, Kamen. Like, no, Dom, leave me the heck alone. I'm going on vacation next week to just get Dom's texts out of the way. And with all this locker stuff he keeps texting me about. So how do you unlock the locker? The locker is part of our rewards program. To get in, join the program, climb to the practice squad tier, which is our second lowest tier. You only got to spend like a couple $100 to get in there. Like, normally if you go on the app, like, for example, I'm a Potbellies guy.
Oh.
It takes a while to get points and free stuff, right?
Good man.
This is pretty quick, Rob. to get that second tier to get into that locker system. So once you reach that practice squad, the locker is yours to explore, and it stays open as you rise through the higher tiers. The locker is home to the most exclusive, premium autograph pieces we offer, high-end, hard-to-find collectibles you won't come across anywhere else. So the irony, the best stuff actually is now in the locker. Get those golden tickets, get your best goodies. Got a big order coming in?
Yeah, we
saw
have
that look on your face.
Yeah, we're pivoting from the old school and new school.
Uh-oh.
We're going back in the time machine anyway. Alts and throwbacks. Jason buying out an entire double.
There's golden tickets in there as well. Not
Yes,
to
there are.
mention
4 of them.
that Dan Marino.
You know what? I'm kind of interested to see about this. And again, I'm not going to speak out of tune here because, again, the golden tickets are, freshly out of the womb. That was a terrible analogy, but
Wow.
it makes sense.
Someone's having kids. I'm sorry. Just kidding.
I don't want to have a stroke on air, please.
Jasmine?
Four golden tickets,
Kid brother.
3 headliners, seven boxes, my man. So I'm just saying, maybe the 4 golden tickets are those hidden gems. I guess we'll see. I'm interested to see that. So I'll get that ready for you here in a second.
Yeah, those were not one on the last show. I don't think so. Did you assign them, Rob? I know there was some golden tickets won in the alts and throwbacks.
Correct, and those are assigned. I can show that here.
Yep, those are assigned. So we still got 4 left. There you go. All right. Yeah, so there's still 4 golden tickets left, guys. Come and get them. Also a Dan Marino as well. Julian, great question. One quick question. Do those golden tickets have a helmet also, or just the ticket? It's the helmet and the ticket, Julian. Both. It's a little 2-for-1. Now, in the future, there might be some breaks that have a golden ticket as a headliner, but as it currently stands, it is golden tickets only. So, alts and throwbacks, drop me 2 box numbers. Jason. Okay, so you assigned it the normal way, under the assigned winners section, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe there's a couple surprise golden tickets in there. Well, I know for a fact there was the Amon Ra helmet that was replaced with 4 golden tickets. So they're still in there. There's still 4 golden tickets in there. 15 and 21 from Jay.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Jason.
Let's see.
I love that Merino helmet in there, by the way. I can say this enough. That Merino helmet is insane. And the alts and throwbacks, by the way, is also all authentic, Rob Hill. Also all authentic in that break.
Here, I tried something new there. Maybe refresh and see if it's updated, because I did assign Jacob in the last show, but maybe it didn't go through.
Okay.
So if you want to just go into that series again, I'll grab those boxes.
Yeah, it does still say 4 golden tickets left.
Okay, because...
But it takes a second to update sometimes.
Because Jill is right, because there were 4 last show, so... but it is under the assignment.
Okay, that's strange.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully it updates.
Well, give it a second update. Thank you for the update there, Joe. Now it says 1 golden ticket left, because you said that... So you said that had 3 golden tickets in it?
Yeah.
So there is 1 golden ticket still left.
I refreshed it on the assigned winner now.
Yeah, somebody got a mini helmet that gave him 3 tickets. All right, noted. Okay. All right, well, it is refreshed. Thank you for the catch, Jill. There is still a golden ticket left in there, though. I can confirm, though, definitely in that awesome series, that is the old school, new school, there is still 5 golden tickets left. I got you, Jay. I got you, brother. Tell you what, let's kick you some store credit, my man. Would you like, let's give the gentleman, let's see. How about this? There's 1 golden ticket in there. So that was not updated in the system, brother. Here's what I can do, Jay. Here's what I can do, brother. Because I want to make sure we're not misleading anybody. We can kick you back the store credit in UA store credit if you would like. And we will cancel your order and it'll be kicked back to your account because you got in for the 4 golden tickets. So if you would like to have that money kicked back to your account, let us know, brother. Again, brand new gimmick with the golden tickets. It was somehow not assigned properly. It happens. We can kick back that money to your account, Jay, if you would like. Let us know. And then we'll just reload that back up. I think that's fair. That's fair. He did get in because there was 4 golden tickets. So we'll issue it via store credit, Rob. the store credit option, brother. It's going to go straight to your account, and you can use that UA store credit.
Sounds good.
And then we're going to put these boxes back. We don't normally offer refunds. If you buy a spot, you buy a spot. I will be honest, though. It is fair to Jason. He did say he bought him because he thought there was 4 tickets left when there's actually 1 ticket left.
That makes sense.
So thank you, Jill, for the catch. Thank you, Jay, for letting us know. And thank you for being classy because, it could be very, very easily. You can get angry. What the heck? That's ridiculous. But, Jay kept it classy.
Totally understand that.
I got you, Jay. No problem, my man. So that money is refunded back to your store credit. But if you want ratios in there, I would say, again, Jason, I would definitely head in to the old school, new school. That one I know for a fact is accurate, Rob, because I watched the 9 a.m. show. We did not pull any golden tickets in there. That one's got 5 golden tickets. So if you want to take that money and use it somewhere, get in the quad old school, new school, because that actually has 5 golden tickets left in 11 boxes.
Yeah.
So maybe Jay takes that money, jumps in to the quad. And again, that was refunded via Ultimate Autograph store credit, Jay, right? So not back to the card. It's going to be in your account that can use towards the breaks.
Yeah, and that should be double number 8, obviously, so it's totally reloaded. So again,
Yep.
yeah, thank you, everyone. No, Jason, appreciate you, my man. Sorry about the misunderstanding.
You're okay, Rob. The only thing, and I think it's
says
because
16.
16, yeah.
I
So
don't
he'll
know.
readjust that. So it'll be
give me
1
this
golden
away.
ticket left. Thank you, Joe, for the catch. I don't want the refund. I'll take 20 golden tickets. Ha ha. Ha ha ha, he says. Wishful thinking. 20 golden tickets. That would be worth a lot more than your spot, my man. That'd be worth a lot more than your spot.
Old school versus new school single. Thank you, Jill. Okay,
So
I'll get this up.
we'll put these boxes back. These are all, I was going to say they're heavy, but they're all authentics, Rob. So they're all going to be heavy, right?
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, we got to double check those golden tickets, but we got that squared away, guys. I think you got to click update twice because I think Matt was showing that to me yesterday. When you assign the golden ticket, you got to update at the bottom and then update at the top, Rob.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's probably what happened.
Well, it's also, from what I figured out from this, too, there are also 2 different ways you have to assign it.
Yeah.
So, because, yeah, again, just
I think the way we want to assign it is under the winner's report.
exactly. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
So I got to do both ways, though, because if I don't do it both ways, then this won't be updated. So you got to assign it twice.
Does it give them double the tickets, though?
By double the tickets.
Like if you assign it twice, is it going to give them
No.
twice the tickets?
No, it
okay.
doesn't. No,
You do
'cause
whatever you need to.
That's
I know what
I
I
had
was
to-
told
yeah.
is it's got to be the break series, but if there's a second way you got to do it, that's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever we got to do, we got to do.
Because the second time that I just adjusted it, that's what brought it from 4 down to 1. And
gotcha.
his is still the same. His is still 3.
I
But I had to
gotcha.
assign it 2 times.
Emotional suffering. How about this?
Penance.
I'm going to give Jay a round of applause for being a classy guy for emotional suffering. How about that? Round of applause, Jason Meadoway. Then, Rob, for our internal system, remind me about that after the show.
I got you.
And maybe when we do get the next golden ticket, try it just the break series way, and then let me know if it works. Like where you're
Good
so
to
like,
me.
because I know like when you go to the break series, the normal winners report, assign winner. I think that's the way it's for the tickets that are inside the series. I think that second way is what Matt was showing us earlier. So
Yeah.
do it this way first, and if it doesn't work, do it the second way as well. But make sure
Sounds
we'll do
good.
it the assign winners via the way we normally do. So
Sounds good. So we're still gonna, and just for people back out there, if they do want to get in the ults and throwbacks, of course, that's still gonna be number 8 now. So
yes.
same break. And by the way, Jay, just as a obvious heads up for you, my friend, 5 golden tickets in that old school versus new school.
Yeah,
so
I was gonna say
if you want to
so
have good ratios that are
it
there
was
for
a
you.
little bit better ratios in the throwbacks, as in 4 and 7, which is a smidge over 50%. But it's now 5 and 11 here, a smidge under 50%.
Yeah.
So his odds are almost the same in here. I know it's a little bit more pricey, I think, but you can also get a Mahomes and a Drake May.
Exactly.
Which are, let's be real, and Ashton Genty. These are locker-worthy names, locker-worthy helmets, to say the least. So I would definitely take that money, jump right back in this break into the new school, old school. And just to clarify, our typical process is not to offer refunds. But obviously, in this case, I can see why it was misleading.
For sure.
So we have what we call here in the break room called common sense. Right? Get it? Common sense.
Gotta get that patent pending.
But just if anyone new is watching the show thinking, oh, I can buy into something and they'll just give me a refund no matter what, that's not how it works. Refunds are an extremely minor or rare circumstances where there's a legitimate mistake made by us on our part, which there was in this case.
Yeah.
Hence why we gave him the refund. But we get people all the time saying, oh, I jumped in this break. For example, if you're in the single and Patrick Mahomes goes in the double, old school, new school, and you come in the chat saying, oh, I got in just for the Mahomes. Mahomes is gone. No, that's not how it works.
No,
that's not how it works. It's just that was the golden tickets were off by a considerable amount. That's why you got the refund.
Which is, and again, it's in good faith too, because Jason did buy out the entire,
Yeah,
100%.
break, so. And we've also obviously worked with him before. He's always been a classy dude, but just want to make sure that we don't open up the floodgates, because our company policy, Rob, when I first got started here at UA, the first thing I was told by my bosses, we do not offer break room refunds. Break room refunds are typically processed through customer service, and they will tell you the same thing I tell you guys. Once you buy in a break, you're not getting a refund, because it's what's available at the time you bought in. So at the time you bought in, you thought there was four golden tickets. There wasn't. Hence why you got the refund. Exactly. In this case, Mahomes is available. You knew it was available when you bought in. If it goes in the double or the single, too bad. Could go in the quad if someone buys it out, right? Mm-hmm. Could go in the quad if someone buys it out.
Exactly. And again, Jason, that being back in store credit, which is what we issued for you, my man. Again, it's your, truthfully, your pick of the litter now with what you want to, scatter across.
He's got the store credit there to use.
Yeah.
So I'd probably use it personally.
Yep.
I'd probably use it for sure. So Drake May, Ashton Genty, Patrick Mahomes, 3 headliners that are photoed, 1 secondary Wes Welker, and there are 5 golden tickets left, guys. 5 golden tickets. Who's going to get them? Who's going to cash them in here in the UA Live break room? The 3 golden tickets left in the black and blue are going to be all via 1 item. We'll have 3. The alts and throwbacks will be 1 item with 1. I think these are 5 different boxes with 1, but I'm not 100% sure, Rob. It's looking like it, though, with the fact that there's only 4 headliners and 5 golden tickets. So it'll probably be 1 golden ticket per authentic helmet. And to Julian's question earlier, this is a great question by Julian. 1 quick question. Do those golden tickets have a helmet also, or just a ticket? It's the helmet and the ticket. So, Rob, authentics will only allow big level players to sign authentic helmets, right? We don't allow scrubs to sign them.
No scrubs.
So typically the helmets in this new school, old school, which by the way is skill positions only. Quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end. The best stuff like a Mahomes will be worth north of $2,000. The worst stuff, Rob, we're talking about $500-600 for the worst names in there. So you get in for $256 or $129, even $516 in the quad.
Yep.
You win a non-headliner and a golden ticket, that's worth a lot more than what you paid. So just so you guys know, one other thing I like about the golden ticket system. I know we've talked plenty about how you can go to the locker, you can get that awesome Charles Woodson helmet, 10 tickets, you can pick your item. I think the golden tickets almost identify what the best series are in the room. Like, it's not to say that there's not good stuff, because I know you're the champion of the practice squad. And you're not wrong, Rob. Because $56, you can get a Willie Anderson Jr. Speedflex. Like, a Speedflex alone is worth about $800 before the signatures, right? But, you know, honestly, a lot of times, the more expensive stuff is better. It's $112 in the Austin Throwback Single, $60 in the black and blue. That's almost crazy that there's golden tickets in a $60 entry, by the way.
Right.
That's ridiculous. $107 in Stash or Cash, $129 in an old school, new school. So whatever's got golden tickets is the best stuff we offer. If there's no golden tickets, it's a lot lower risk. Mm-hmm. Now, some people don't want to risk it all. Like for me, sometimes to our detriment, we're risk takers. We like risking it. We like putting in a lot more to win a lot more. Like, yeah, to get the best stuff, you got to risk more, Rob. It's a bigger risk, but a far higher reward in the expensive series. The old school, new school, the Stash or Cash. But one of the things that I think makes our break room special, if you guys are part of this memorabilia world, there is a lot of break rooms out there that cater to what I call high-end customers only with the awesome, authentic helmets. There's also a lot of break rooms that cater to low-end customers, where it's minis and jerseys only.
Yeah.
And there's actually very few break rooms that have what we have, the practice squad of the multi-sport, what is what I call the medium option.
Yeah.
We cater to everybody. We love all the customers. There's no favorites. You guys are all awesome people. Absolutely love you guys and what you do for us. So whether you're a big level spender who wants the best stuff, we got you covered in old school, new school. We got you covered in the locker. If you're a low level spender, don't have as much money but love the hobby, $31 in the jerseys. We got everybody covered.
Yeah.
That's how I've played so far. Not too bad off and on, but it does bring the awards as you play more. And I would say you play a decent amount, Husker guy. You're the guy. You're definitely one of those high-level players in the room. But, you know, let's be real. We have people that love this room so much. You play for so long. Sometimes you're a guy that used to spend, you know, thousands of dollars each week.
Yeah.
End up spending hundreds of dollars. Maybe then you play every other week. But people generally come back to our break room. Like Bob Boulay, for example. He's been here longer than I've been.
The godfather of
He's
UA.
been here for about 6 years.
Yeah.
Ryan Andreessen been here about 6 years. Bofa. A lot of our customers, of course, you got to take a break at some point. I mean, I've done it. Sports betting, I take breaks all the time. But eventually, you get the funds back in order, and you come back for this awesome, awesome hobby.
Yeah, no doubt,
no
about,
doubt
it.
about it.
Yeah, I think the number one thing, and again, I always reference this guy's comments. I really wish we could post it at the top of the chats if we could, but longtime player as well, Brian Maresca. He's a guy who started off his UA career common. As he liked to put it, drawing the collar, as we say in baseball, going 0 for his first 25 trips around the break. And again,
that was like me in Little League Baseball.
Yeah, I don't. I'll leave you to attest to that.
I was joking.
I was
never 0 for 25.
As long as you're not going 0 for 25 off a tee in Little League,
yes.
then I'm going to be throwing daggers your way. But for Brian, look, that could get, especially if you're putting some obvious and serious money into the breaks, that could definitely get you down. But again, Brian put his nose to the grindstone. He enjoyed the community, which is, again, what welcomed him in. It brought him back to the breaks. And he always says that not only does he play for himself, he plays for his nieces, his nephews. And to me, I saw that comment maybe about a month into me being here. And it really spoke to me about how great this break room is. Because, again, that can normally get the average person down. If you have that level of focus, if you have that level of tenacity, and if you really want to go after the top-end stuff that we have, and again, that's our moniker. You're getting a discount, a fraction of the cost for the best sports memorabilia. I think that undersells things here at UA because, again, we're talking about things like Patrick Mahomes that you can go after for, a price point of barely $100, right? Like, it's pretty insane, man, the level of stuff that you can get here.
I agree. We got the best of the best here in the break room. Not like some of them, it's addictive. I'm humble to the one that I've played a long time. Yeah, 100%. There is a strategy, of course. I think of it in some ways like poker, blackjack. There's a little bit of luck involved, of course, Rob. But what's the strategy in the break room? The strategy, to be honest, guys, is pretty simple. Look for the series that has really good headliner ratios.
Yeah.
Because if you get in that series and win, you profit big time.
Oh, yeah.
So, for example, now in the new modern day that we live in with the golden tickets now, that's another thing to look for. Because think of the golden tickets as like a headliner. Because 3 golden tickets gets you a high-end headliner with those unique helmets. 1 golden ticket, probably the value of what I call like a second-tier headliner, but still a headliner. So in many ways, 4 headliners, 11 boxes. That does not include the golden tickets, though. So with the golden tickets, Rob, it's really a 9 and 11 chance at a headliner in here.
What? I mean, can you do much better than that?
9 and 11, that's almost 90%. And I don't even need Mrs. Highstone to tell me that, Rob. Where you at, Virginia? You're watching, Virginia. I know you're watching. Know when to hold them, when to fold them, right? And right now, it's not time to fold them in this series. I get if you don't want to play a series with lesser ratios. In this series, you kind of got to go all in. Oh, dude, I'm not even kidding. he said know when to go all in. Literally, like, as soon
Right
as
on
I'm
cue.
saying it. Right on cue, Husker guy. Twinsies. Bears and Chiefs fans have very, very refined taste, as we say, Rob.
I like
we
that
got
refined taste. Yeah, you got to have a again. But that's the thing is that even if you're first couple of
You
times
did
in the
beat me,
break room,
Husker guy. You're older, so you're more experienced and you're wiser, brother.
Yeah.
Don't let people tell you you're older. It sucks. Say, but I'm wiser, guys. That's what I tell Rob when he says he's 27. And guess what? I'm 35. I'm older. I'm wiser, Rob.
you are, yes, yeah.
Wisdom.
Jedi Master and a Padawan, if you will.
That's right.
But again, like once you play here more at Ultimate Autographs, you develop different flavors, different tastes. And again, sometimes for those that play in the break room, Ed, it could be an acquired taste. You eventually play in certain series, right? Like maybe you like some of our mixers better. Maybe you like the practice squad better. Again, but the longer that I have noticed that people like to play here, they do like to get into the more bougie series, as you
Like
say.
me.
Yeah,
I'm bougie.
Exactly. You want to be bougie.
Bougie,
yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
A
wanna be-
youngster, says Rick, right? Yeah, we're young guys. But, you know, honestly, though, and this is why, by the way, I came up with this new school, old school concept. In some ways, Rob, I'm kind of jealous of Rick and Bob. Now, thank goodness, thank God, I got a chance to watch Patrick Mahomes play his whole career. Thank God, as a big Messi fan, I've watched Messi his whole career. You know, thank goodness for Curry, you know, all these greats. But if you're an older guy like, you know, Rickster, I personally, Rob, for example, if I could go back and get a time machine, one of the first football players I would like to watch personally, and you know me, because I'm not into ring culture. I think ring culture is one of the most overrated things when it comes to the sports world.
Smart man, smart man.
Because, you know, I think it's a team game. So if I were taking my time machine, honestly, Rob, if I had to pick one football player in the history of football that I can watch with my time machine, it'd be Dan Marino. Give me a time machine. Actually, like, make me like 10 years younger. I just missed out on him.
Yeah.
Like I think I remember seeing Marino a little bit his last couple years, Rob. But if I were like 10, 15 years younger, I was born in 1990.
Okay.
If I was like 10, 15 years younger, I could have seen the whole Dan Marino. So I want to get a time machine, maybe put me in Rick's body, transplant me back in the 80s so I can watch Dan Marino. Because those guys that are older,
Yeah.
you know, I've seen, you know me, I'm a nerd. I love watching old videos. I've seen old clips. I've seen old games. I've unfortunately watched the entire Dolphins 85 Bears beatdown for Dan Marino. Yes, I did. I did that to myself as a Bears fan, Rob. Because I wanted to appreciate the history of what Dan Marino did. Only guy to beat the greatest defense ever, 85 Bears.
Craziness.
Going into that game, Rob, the last 3 games, I believe, before the 85 Bears played Marino on Monday Night Football, I believe they'd given up 9 points in 3 games.
Whew.
He put up like a 40-something spot on them.
Oh,
So
that's hard to believe.
that is crazy.
Yeah. Well, I saw something. It was actually a couple months ago.
Let me double check that.
Towards the end of the NFL season, there was basically an inflation calculator, and you go back to Marino's 84 season, and for inflation at 48 passing touchdown would be about 62 in 2026.
My guess was like 60 to 65,
60,
so right on spot.
So it was about 62, and his passing yards was in the mid 6,000s. So, because I mean, what was that for his 84 season?
Let me correct the stat. The stat that I gave made it sound less impressive. So it was 48 touchdowns in 84 from Reno. So the 85 Bears, Rob, week 10 against the Lions, they won 24-3. Week 11 versus the Cowboys. Cowboy fans. 44-0. Damn, that's a butt whooping. Week 12, they beat the Falcons 36-0. So the 3 games prior to playing Marino, they'd given up 3 points.
Yeah.
They were allowing 1 point per game. In slides Dan Marino. 38 points later, undefeated season gone for the 85 Bears.
Sheesh.
Even before the weeks before that, Rob, this is how many points they were giving up. 10 points, 7 points, 9 points, 10 points, 3 points, 0 points, 0 points, then 38 to Marino.
Greatest defense ever for a reason.
God.
Yeah, but again, like you said, that's unbelievably impressive for him to do that against. And again, that's when you could actually full on lay a quarterback on his back and the refs would just turn a blind eye to it. So,
Uh-huh.
Rick's saying those quarterbacks looked like they got out of a cage match by the end of those games. The rules on hitting quarterbacks didn't exist. Those stats they got were well earned. There was no slide when they ran the ball and got their heads banged. So old school. Yes, by the way. Oh, that's
yes. 5 tickets, Jay.
5 tickets.
5 tickets. So that's what I was telling you. You got in thinking you got a 4 tickets in 7 boxes. This has 5 tickets in 11 boxes. And that one is confirmed because I have not. We actually have only pulled 1 golden ticket in there. It was one with 3. One box had the mini with 3.
That could be Mr. Medor. It could be any one of you.
Loaded with golden tickets, Jay.
Yeah.
And that series, I love the Marino. Don't get me wrong. Marino is great. But Marino is kind of the big name in that break. In this new school, old school, there's a Patrick Mahomes. I know we're getting caught up with these golden tickets, and I love that we are because these are so cool. The locker is so cool.
Yeah.
Top of the line items in the locker.
Top of the line.
But this thing, top of the line, period. I've been working here almost 5 years. I have never seen a Patrick Mahomes with an inscription, Rob Hill. That's the first ever Patrick Mahomes inscribed helmet, the Super Bowl MVP inscription.
Well, like you were telling me earlier.
I noticed, Husker guy. Don't worry. I keep an eye on those golden tickets, brother. 5 golden tickets, which actually could land you, for example, in the locker. With 5 golden tickets, you can get a Dan Marino helmet in there.
Yeah.
5 golden tickets, Dan Marino. Unique, rare, beautiful helmet. 5 golden tickets. He gets the 5 tickets, gets the Marino right away. Jay, for example.
Well, like you were telling me, you add an inscription, especially a Super Bowl MVP one.
That could be like $500 in value.
I was going to say about 500 in value. So,
right?
Jason, whoa,
So
Jay.
what do you get into?
Big doggy dog.
Quad.
We got a quad coming up.
There we go.
All 8 spots in the quad.
Woo!
That's deserving a round of applause, to say the least. Mr. Medor, thank you, my good sir.
He says no to the Mahomes. He can have his tickets. He's like, Jason, you get all the tickets. Save me Mahomes.
He can have his tickets. I like that.
I guess we could put up one more quad. It'll be 7 boxes left. We can always move people from a quad. We could put up one more. Okay, that would be the last one, though, Rob. So it'll be 7 boxes left.
Sounds good to me.
So old school, new school, quad. Go ahead and drop me 4 box numbers, Jason. Has anyone seen the Charles Woodson in the locker, by the way, guys? If you have not visited the locker, check it out, that Charles Woodson helmet. Rob, look at that thing. Oh, my God. Woo, that thing is insane.
Shining bright like a diamond.
Says, Joe, give me some numbers. Chicken, we're in the double. Be careful, Jay. Jill might try to sabotage the numbers because she's in the single and double, right? Just kidding, Joe. Or am I? Strategy, right? Strategy.
Little reverse psychology.
Let me even copy and paste the numbers for Jay so it makes it easier for him, my man. I'm going to give you a copy and paste of numbers left. Joe was hoping to jump in the single and double. There you go. Well, Jason, rightfully so, wants his guarantee. Here are the numbers, Jason, available. Copy and paste numbers available. Me too, Joe. He's scared of us. I'm not saying it's sales tactic via the customers, Rob. I didn't say it. That's what they're saying, Jay. That's what they're saying. Scared.
Nothing like some good friendly smack talk.
No doubt. Friendly only. This, by the way, I'm probably going to go to the picker wheel if he doesn't have numbers for me. Picker wheel after this next one. 7, 11, 21, and 28. Calling out his manhood all in fun. There you go. Damn. Calling out the manhood. I'm a man. I'm 40.
New versus old, right?
New versus old.
Cool. 7, 11, 21, 28.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
One. So it'll be 7 boxes left after this. All on the ticker, guys. All right, Jason. He's probably going to get a golden ticket. Mathematically, Rob, he's in line to get a golden ticket here. If he doesn't get a golden ticket, he's going to get a headliner at least. Because only 2 boxes, I believe, don't have a golden ticket or a headliner in this set. I'm 47, and yes, I need readers. Ha 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 ha. Hey, that's okay, Jay. You're still younger than Husker guy Rick. 47. That's a good age. 47. All right. I'm at the bar and forgot them. Oh, he forgot his glasses. Okay. All right. Got him by the Mahomes number 15, says Husker guy. Yeah, I used to actually wear glasses, Rob. I went to contacts these days, or actually a while ago I got contacts. I still wear glasses occasionally. But yeah, I can't see that well either without visual help.
Makes sense.
Ho-ho. Ho-ho. We got a secondary headliner. One of the best slot receivers in NFL history,
Very
really.
nice.
Wes Welker on the Bronco Authentic. Very, very clean. I believe Wes Welker led the league in catches on 2 separate occasions, Rob. It's a secondary headliner. Our last secondary headliner left. There is no golden ticket, so I can confirm, Rob, every box left will either have an authentic photoed headliner or a golden ticket, except for 2.
That ain't bad.
There's 2 boxes left that will not have a golden ticket or a photoed headliner. 5-time Pro Bowler. Actually, I shorted the man. I'm sorry, Wes. Led the league in catches 3 times, not 2 times.
Really? Wow.
3-time NFL reception leader. I like to skip a year. 07, 09, 2011.
Another
He likes odd numbers.
years. Odd numbers,
He likes
yeah.
odd numbers.
Maybe he was an oddball. Definitely one of those guys that's in contention for Hall of Fame. Maybe just Hall of Very Good. But you lead the league in catches on 3 separate occasions.
3 times.
That's an elite prime right there.
All right, Wes. Wes Welker. Very nice. They better not be mine. Yeah, so you are guaranteed to at least have a headliner or a golden ticket. He could get back-to-back non-golden ticket or headliners, but I don't know. I don't want to put that out there for our guy Jay. Wes Welker. Very, very nice. Don't get that name often in the break room.
No.
And more often than not, I've actually seen him on a Patriot. So Wes Welker Broncos is extremely rare.
Yeah.
Extremely rare here in the UA Live break room.
Very, very nice, Cat.
All right,
Bring him on whatever. Oh, he's
Amen.
back. Oh,
The
he's back.
Fly is back.
Lord
Come
of
on
the,
now.
Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the
returned.
Flies. You watch Breaking Bad?
Yes.
Yeah, that Breaking Bad episode with the fly,
With
man.
the fly.
That's
Yeah.
what it is right now.
The Fly. I love that.
All right. Hey, get it? Breaking Bad.
Meh,
We're
meh.
breaking boxes. It makes sense, right?
Well, for Jason's sake, let's hope that we're not breaking anything bad to his standards.
We're not.
So.
Not in this series. They're
Not-
all authentic, only high-level names in this break.
Definitely not in this room.
Ho, 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 ho! Santa Common Claus is here. I'm gifting out a red early Christmas present. The best quarterback in the game with the Super Bowl MVP inscription, Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes Auto, the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, 2-time league MVP, number 1 all-time in passing yards per game. That helmet worth north of $2,000. Round of applause, Jason. Patrick Mahomes. Come on now.
Things you absolutely
Come
love
on
to see.
now.
Way to go, brother bear.
Man, that's nice.
Great hit, buddy. Great hit.
I saw the red. I was like, come on. This is it. This is it. Not Jamar Charles. It's Patrick Mahomes here in the break room.
Very, very nice. That's great, man. Awesome hit for Jason. Again, hey, this is why you play big time. You buy out something like the quad. Not saying that everybody should have to go out and do that, but you buy all the spots. You get stuff like this. And Jason, biggest shout out to you calling your own box numbers, by the way.
Right? It's
He called
all
his
right,
shot.
He says. Box and Remojo.
He's calling his shot.
Didn't even need you that time around. Just needed his gut. We got the fire emoji. DC Nelson. No doubt, no diggity, DC. No doubt, no diggity, brother. That was fire.
Now give me my tickets.
Give me
There you
my
go.
tickets, he says. Give me my tickets. The man wants some golden tickets. He said he wants tickets. Oh, so yeah, some of these could have multiple tickets. What's better than one golden ticket, Rob Hill?
Two golden
How about
tickets.
2 golden tickets? Jason
There it is.
Meador. 2 golden tickets.
How lovely.
And again, these are mystery boxes, so a lot of these will have 1, but you could have 2 golden tickets.
Wow.
And I like this helmet. I like this player. We got ourselves a little bit of Flutie Flakes, old school quarterback.
Oh, nice.
Doug Flutie.
Very cool.
Heisman winner, Hail Mary champion, former Bear as well. It's just a killer quad. Good job, Jason. 2 tickets, old school QB, Doug Flutie.
Flutie Flakes. Well,
Flutie.
I don't know what. No, I'm not gonna make that joke. I was gonna say I don't know what.
Eugenics? I know what you're thinking. Eugenics, aren't
No,
you?
I'm not gonna go the Don Pellegrini route. I was gonna say I don't know what his favorite wind instrument is,
And
but I'm
she'll
sure
like
it
it
has
too.
to be a flutie.
Okay.
Very, very nice for Jason. All he cares about is those golden tickets. He wants to go to the chocolate factory as soon as possible. Jason, I will make sure that I put these in correctly.
Yeah,
Congratulations,
So you're doing
buddy.
that way, and see if it works when you just do it that way.
Yeah. So
If it does, then you don't have to do it the other way. If it doesn't, you can do it both ways. You got to hit update, I think, like twice.
Yeah, and that's going to be 2, 1, 2, 2,
Dos.
2 golden tickets. All
And then
right,
you got to
so
click it there and then up there. as
that means
well.
we have 3 remaining, correct?
Yeah, so the site just say 3 left.
All right, I'm going to refresh this a few times because if
Yeah, Drake
only
May is
doing it
still
once
there.
is better.
Yeah, I think that's the way. Because the other way, I think, is if we add extras.
If you want to refresh it on your end too, just
yeah,
in
I'll
case
give it.
you
Let's
see
give it. Let's give it a minute. If it's still not there, do it the other way too, I guess. And we'll have to
Okay.
make note of that in the recap, of course.
Sounds good.
You can close out the double or single, says Joe. It is say 3 now.
Oh, no,
So you're good.
okay.
So that just got
Cool.
updated that way. I
Okay,
think.
sweet. Thank you for that.
I think in the meeting match showed the other way, and I think that's what confused people.
Yeah.
But it's just like the normal way is just that one.
Yeah.
That's more for tracking.
Because truthfully, the reason why I did that is because you'd have to do it via email.
Yeah.
And then that's how I did it, and that's how it showed up over here. So
Yeah, I got you. You're
Okay.
good, brother.
Cool.
I think it's like if we were to add tickets that aren't in the series, that's the way we would do it. That's what we were
Okay,
doing last night.
so no matter. Okay, so he still shows up. Okay,
Yeah,
so
still
I don't
shows
need
up.
to.
So
okay.
you're good.
Cool.
Save you the work. Save
Well,
you the
that's-
work.
I was gonna. Well, that's a lot easier.
What do we got here? Oh, I don't see a golden ticket in here. I was thinking this might have a golden ticket with it, but it doesn't. Let me double check. I don't see a golden ticket. Flutie stole them all, apparently. It's MV7, Michael Vick on the retro.
Damn.
4-time Pro Bowler, the greatest running quarterback of all time. Beautiful, beautiful lid. A runner-up for MVP one year. Michael Vick. Very nice, Jay. That's the old school quarterback. And now I feel old.
Way to go, home.
Because I was thinking Michael Vick is that young guy that tore it up. But, now I'm feeling old, Rob. MV7 for Jason Meador.
Awesome stuff there. Yeah, I said hell yes.
That's right.
That's the first time I have not only seen Michael Vick on a retro. It's the first time I've seen an Atlanta Falcon on a retro.
It's my second, but still pretty rare.
Who was your first, Julio?
I think it was Bijan. Oh, Bijan.
Dude.
Right? Very cool,
Oh,
right?
that's nice. Yeah, I love the retros. Hopefully you guys enjoy them as well. Jason, I don't know how many retros you currently got in that PC of yours. Because we've been doing them for, a little over a month now, give or
Well,
take?
these are limited edition, too.
Yeah,
Riddell
exactly.
is not going to be making these for much longer. So 7 boxes left. We got 3 golden tickets left. The Genty Speed Flex and the Drake May Authentic. And I'll even cut the customers a deal here. Because I love our customers. They're good to us. Let's just say, hypothetically, we pull all the golden tickets and all the headliners left. And there's 2 boxes left. No headliners. We'll drop a brand new series, put this back in inventory. As long as all the golden tickets and headliners are gone.
Wow.
So, there you go.
Well, you heard it here first.
There you have it.
Wow. Very, very kind
Nice
of you.
quad. Congrats.
Keeping up the common clause thing.
Yeah,
huh?
and then we'll get a brand new series with more golden tickets. Drake May still out there, too, by the way. So Jason can almost get something from the locker.
Yeah.
Jason's got 2 tickets. 3 is the minimum to get something. I know he's a Lions fan. I believe that Jared Goff is 4 tickets.
Yeah.
So he gets 2 more tickets. He can get that Jared Goff in the locker.
I love that. And I'm sure that's what and you said golf was how many? For
4.
the tickets? 4?
4 tickets.
Well, you're halfway there, baby. And again, so echoing Jill and Rick, 6 to go in the single, 6 to go in that double. Genty and May remain. Oh my goodness, remain. Thank you, Kamen.
Happens to me all the time. You're good.
They remain.
They remain.
They're so mean. They remain as headliners and then 3 golden tickets. So, and you heard Kamen too, by the way. We don't even have to close out that whole series. If you lucky ducks, the first 5 helmets that come out in that old school versus new school coming up, we can put that back in inventory. Like you said, get a brand new series.
Drop a brand new series for you guys.
Yeah.
So let me go over the golden tickets again because more folks are tuning in. I know this is kind of like day 2 of this, kind of like day 1, really. We had just the night show last night had golden tickets. So I'm going to go ahead and go over what the golden tickets are like, guys. Do you have to go to the main screen? I'm sorry, Husker guy. He's upset the Mahomes helmet's being shown off. I'm sorry, Rick. But you know what? I'll not go to the main screen. I'll go to the golden ticket screen. What are golden tickets? Golden tickets are ultimate autographs as exclusive rewards currency, your key to the locker. A members-only collection of premium, one-of-a-kind autograph memorabilia. Now, oftentimes members-only, Rob, you think you got to spend thousands of dollars. To get in the locker, to get entry, I know you got to get 3 tickets to win items, but to get entry, you got to spend about $200. It's not a lot to get in there. How do you earn your points? I felt your pain. I got it. I'm a Mahomes guy. I got you, Rick. How do you earn them? You earn golden tickets through playing our live breaks. The more you play, the more you collect, and your tickets are yours to bank and use whenever you're ready. How do you redeem them? Once you've earned golden tickets, you redeem them in the locker. Every item shows exactly how many golden tickets it takes to claim it, so you always know what you're working toward. How do you unlock the locker, Rob Hill? The locker is part of a rewards program. To get in, join the program, climb to the practice squad tier, the second tier of our rewards. Once you reach practice squad, again, a couple $100 to reach that, not a lot. The locker is yours to explore, and it stays open as you rise through the higher tiers. What's inside the locker? The locker room is home to some of the most exclusive premium autograph pieces we offer. High-end, hard-to-find collectibles you won't come across anywhere else. And the biggest and best thing about the locker, in my humble opinion, is that you can pick your helmet. We get customers always saying, we had a Fredo Lashoto said last night, I'm a Giants fan. I've been chasing a Giants Speed Flex for 2 years. I haven't got one unique, rare, beautiful Speed Flex. He's been chasing that for 2 years. Now, there's not a Giant currently there, but we know we rotate teams. There will be a Giant in the near future. But if you're a Dolphin fan, Dan Marino. Charger fan, LaDainian Tomlinson. We got that shiny Charles Woodson. Green Bay Packer fans. Baseball fans. Rivera, Martinez, and Ortiz. Yankees and Red Sox.
Stop it.
That thing is insane. Tom Brady. Speed Flex. 9 tickets for that. Lowest entry is 3 tickets. For example, LaDainian Tomlinson, 3 tickets. Jamar Chase is 4 tickets. We have a Baker Mayfield, 3 tickets. Emmitt Smith, 4 tickets. Champ Bailey, 3 tickets. Patrick Mahomes, salute the service, 7 tickets. And that Jared Goff tricolor that I mentioned for Jason, 4 tickets. So Jason buys out another quad, gets 2 more tickets. He can get that Goff like right away. And I think this will be active within the next 24 hours, guys. So I know currently, in order to redeem your points, you got to email customer service. But I believe what I was told, Rob, 24 to 48 hours, and then you will be able to check out immediately yourself. So it's a brand new website. We put this up literally last night, minutes before the 6 p.m. show. So in the next, couple of days, we'll be updating that website with more items, and you'll be able to check out immediately here in the near future as we get that functionality added on the website.
I think that now it brings an entirely new aspect to the break room in terms of because, originally you end up playing for your own personal rewards. And again, that's very important because you accumulate points so fast, obviously, with the different tiers that you can rack up into. But now it gives you a whole different view on how to play the break room. You could have a certain player that's currently in the locker that you've been trying to chase here at Ultimate Autographs for a long time. Now you have an entirely different route to take in order to get that. If you've been chasing a Brady for so long, guess what? A Brady is in there with a certain amount of tickets. If you're chasing a LaDainian Tomlinson, and we get a ton of Tomlinson fans in here, Jason Medore, for example, let's say hypothetically we're using Jason here because he just wants some golden tickets. Guess what? He is one of those guys that can now go after that with just one more golden ticket.
So
by the way, that would have been his third of the night if that got over.
Legit. So enter the locker right here, Jason. The most tickets right now is 10 tickets. We don't show off the locker live on the show, Husker Guy, but you can check out the locker yourself. I'll even go ahead and drop the link to make it easy for you guys. Here's the link. You can log in with your rewards program. That's where you can find the locker. But you can also go in the golden tickets and hit enter the locker. Those items, make sure you're logged into your Sick Club account.
Yep.
Once you're logged in, you can get access to what the locker is. We're not showing it off because we want you guys to go there yourself with your own login, etc. But that locker is awesome.
Yeah, like I said,
you're good. No problem, Husker Guy. No problem. Legitimate question, brother. But that's like a private website. You are correct.
Yep. Yeah.
And values up to the person, which is why I love the tickets. There you go, Jason. Yeah. I think, like, it's a very good setup to people that spend a lot of money because this thing is a luck-based thing. Who just got in? Jason again?
Speaking of spending a couple of coins here in the break room, because I want to see where we're at now. We're going to have another quad coming up.
And which one?
The Stasher Cash.
Who got in?
Well, if I remember this correctly, and you said you were waiting for a certain Vikings fan to come in and play
DG?
tonight. No, it's the other diehard.
Chris Hove?
Chris Hove just bought out
All right,
the
Chris,
rest
just
of
for you, buddy.
Chris, tune in, buddy.
Yeah, values up to the person, 100%, Jason. But what I was saying, though, is a lot of big-level players, sometimes they, win a lot, but they don't win necessarily the helmet they want, or they want a certain helmet. They don't have access to it.
Yeah.
Well, you can save up your tickets. Because I promise you play a lot in the break room, Rob Hill. Mm-hmm. You will get a lot of golden tickets, and you can pick your item. That's what's great about the locker, because I've been hearing this for years at UA. I want to get my team the players I like. That's what the locker kicks in for. That's why you guys trade so much. So don't have to trade as much. Get in the locker. Chris Hove. I generally don't know if this is actually from Fanatics because they know we're in the breaking community or someone gifted this to me. But I got a Fanatics jersey today. Mitchell Ness, not autographed. That's why I'm going to wear it, Rob. I would put this in for our Viking fans. 100%, yes, Bofa. Kamen, do we still earn points for discounts in the Sig Club reward? Yes, sir. Every order you make, every dollar spent, that is 25 points. This goes out to Chris Hove. I'm putting in a special Viking jersey on because we got the Viking fan in the chat. Randy Mouse, baby. Randy Mouse jersey. This bad boy is
good,
awesome.
Man. It looks good.
Looks very good.
Just don't wear it outside with the humidity and you'll be all right.
Dude, yeah, it's going to be...
Humidity is nasty.
This has been good. 72, I feel comfy today.
Man, when I was down in Chicago yesterday for the B-Day, I mean, it was like true Midwestern weather.
Where'd you go?
Where it was, so I went to the Chicago Sports Museum. I visited Harry Carey's, which was really awesome. Saw a movie down there. I also golfed, had a whole 9-hole thing. But I'm looking for my final birthday gift is on the 17th. I'm seeing the Strokes live, which is my all-time favorite band. So
enjoy.
Very excited, dude. So not as excited as I am. Okay, maybe equally as excited. Truthfully, for the Stasher Cash quad.
It's coming up right now. Drop me 4 box numbers.
This is the third
I had to work. It's coming up right now. Skull, says Chris. Skull, skull. A Bears fan comment, does it burn? No, Husker Guy. I'll tell you why I like Randy Moss. Because he mooned Lambeau Field Packer fans. That's why I like Randy Moss. I said if our Viking fans pop in the chat, Daniel Gady, Chris Hove, I would put on the Viking jersey for them. This was given to me today. I got it in the mail here at UA. So I thought I'd put it on.
I think, truthfully, it was somebody out there, might not even be a Vikings fan, that maybe they just don't like the Blue Shirt Tuesdays. I don't know why they wouldn't, but,
come
but
on,
maybe
it's
they
for Argentina.
maybe they wanted a different color for you to wear.
Well, Viking fan buys in the chat. I put on the jersey. How about that?
Bofa, buddy, have a good one. Always great to see you, brother. Go.
Enjoy that Thai curry. Don't get don't
is that
burn
what he's
yourself too much.
Is that what he got?
He's a spicy guy. Bofa likes it spicy.
He is. Oh,
Thai curry.
Thai curry night. Ooh.
Exactly.
Enjoy yourself,
Take
buddy.
the Brady, Mahomes, and Allen out, and a lot of the values very close to, but not to the individual. Exactly, Jason. Everyone wants those guys, but if you want your specific players of your team or guys you love, get them in the locker. Moss was a great player. Yes, he was. I would say hands down my favorite Viking of all time.
Yeah.
Not even close. Randy
for
Moss
sure.
is the coolest Viking ever. No doubt, no diggity.
I love him on ESPN too, by the way. I think
great
he's,
on TV,
He's
yeah.
a really good TV
Very good.
personality. Yeah.
Who's got those 4 numbers? I don't see them. Todd, Joe, Jacob, and Chris. I'll give you guys about 30 seconds on those numbers. Otherwise, I'll go to the wheel, guys. Stash or cash? Chris Hove jumping in.
All right, Kamen. Here we go. This is the moment.
The White
This
Sox?
is the time. Well, I don't
Good
know if you
luck,
saw
sir.
the ovation earlier, but for Braden.
There you go.
So now he comes up as the go-ahead run. Good luck to everybody in the squad, by the way. I always get excited for quads. You said that was the only jersey number you would wear on air, so I hope you enjoy it.
Did you get this to me,
I was
Chris?
going to say, it kind of sounds like reading between the lines.
Dude,
that-
I'm not even kidding. If you gifted that to me, Chris, that is way too kind. Because I got a message from Greg saying,
yes, Joe, you're in this one, by the way.
you
Sorry.
have, I have something from you from Fanatics. And I was like, what is it? I had no idea. I don't know if this was like a random gift. I guess I got to go back and look at the packaging. But
Mitchell and Ness is
Mitchell
my
and Ness.
favorite branding of
yeah,
jerseys.
it's so Mitchell and Ness is what was the licensed jerseys prior to Nike.
Yeah.
Which is what Randy Moss would have wore when he played. So it's what I like.
The Viking on the sleeve is
cool,
It's a
brother.
great touch.
Very cool.
It's a great touch.
Ever since I started working at UA, Rob, whether it's the Viking or Raven stuff, my appreciation of the color purple has gone up a lot. It's awesome.
Oh, as promised.
There,
so
you go. Dude, Chris, come on. Get out of here, brother.
That's
Chris, come on. That is way too nice, my man. Way too nice, brother. Well, then I'm glad I put it on. I'm glad I put it on because that is way too nice.
This is why Chris tuned in tonight.
Tell you what, Chris, tune in Thursday night. I might have to put this on for Dom to get angry at me for. I'll leave it here and put it on Thursday night as well. 5, 10, 15, and 19 from the Thunder and the Lightning. The Thunder and the Lightning. Thank you, guys. Stash or cash quad. That's Joe, right? Is BT Thunder Joe? Is that Joe Gallagher, right? BT Thunder? You're in, Joe. Yes, sir. Can't wait to see Dom get mad at that. Oh, he's going to be angry. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite Viking of all time, Randy Moss.
all good things happening.
Everything, I mean, it's a good day today, man. It's a good day. No doubt about that.
I'll put this over here for you, my man.
Yeah, I remember you saying that one time, Chris. I appreciate that, brother. Like, for real, my man, that is way too kind. I'm going to be fully honest, man. You did say that. I completely forgot about it. Nor do I have any expectations for you to actually deliver on that.
Yeah.
So that is way too nice.
This is why we say that you guys are the best breakers out there. Like, we're not blowing up anything in anybody's blowholes. So we genuinely mean that. So you guys are the absolute best.
Yeah, I'm definitely putting it on with Dom next to me. It is interesting because I find that interesting because most Packer fans, their biggest rival is the Bears. Not to say that Dom doesn't like the Bears. He doesn't. That's his number 2 rival. But the team he likes the least is actually the Vikings. I don't know. I think it's the Brett Favre thing, though. Because he's upset about the Brett Favre thing. So I guess that makes sense on some level.
A beautiful act
Right.
from Randy Moss. as I like to
7
say.
times coming up, guys. Good luck.
We're also going to have not to poo-poo this quad, but we are going to have a old school versus new school double
Okay, let's go.
coming up after.
Who got in that one?
I believe that was, another meteor strike.
There you
Closing
go.
out final 6 spots.
I believe in the black and blue quad. Some good items still out there and get those golden tickets. That's true. Let's help out Alfredo. Help out our guy Alfredo.
Fredo.
All right, Chris Hove in the NFC North. Maybe get a Viking in here. Chris has the NFC South. Todd Oliver, NFC East. Chris Hove, NFC West, AFC North. Joe Gallagher, AFC South. Chris Hove, AFC East. And Jacob Parchard in the AFC West. Good luck, folks. If you want to hop in the double or single, I'm in those, and in the old school and new school. Well, that's already done. So let's go ahead and take the quad down, because that'll leave us with 5 boxes left, Rob.
Okay.
Unless, Jason, you want to buy out the quad, let us know. Otherwise, it would be 1 single and 1 quad. I'm looking at probably taking the quad down with only 5 left, though. If you do want to buy out the quad, let us know. We'll put it back up, my man.
You're talking about old school versus new school, or which one?
Yeah, old school versus new school.
Okay, cool,
Because we go single and double.
Yeah, I'm just going to, for right now, unless Jason or anybody else says something, I know it's pretty rare. I can't seem to get a value. Okay, so I'll take down that quad.
Over, probably 1,200, Jay, give or take. Maybe more. Because it is pretty rare on Brett Favre.
Favre on a Falcon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only seen that once here in this break.
And Jason won it. I think he won it.
Did he really?
He was in the Diamond Break.
It was in the Diamond Break. I remember that, yeah.
Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. This, I just said it. By the way, I Beetlejuiced this, Rob. You cannot say I didn't Beetlejuice this. I said that since I started working here at UA, my level of appreciation for the color purple has gone way up. Got the purple jersey. How about the purple helmet? The Ravens. Beautiful alternate speed flex with the purple visor. NFL's all-time tackle leader, Ray Lewis. Chris Hove says, I too like purple Kamen. It's not the Viking purple, but the Raven purple, Ray Lewis. Everyone I've talked to, only one knows the Brett Favre of Atlanta. Well, maybe it's 1,500 then, because it's so rare. Could be more.
I would believe that.
You know what,
yeah.
Jason? You can set the market. You're the only one that has it. You set the market for the Brett Favre.
Yeah.
Put it up for 2,000. Someone might get it. It's not out there, Rob, right?
Yeah, you are the, sounds like you are the patient zero of having that Favre
right?
Falcon. So, like
you set the market, Jason. By the way, that's what's in that locker series. Stuff like that's extremely rare. So great job, Chris Hove. Very, very nice job on the Ray Lewis.
Yeah, I mentioned this. I mentioned this story earlier on, and the reason why my favorite color became the color purple. I mean, Royal Raven purple on the base. I mean, that purple visor, Chris, I can't wait for you to see that and get the reaction from the purple visor. It's absolutely gorgeous. About 10 years ago or so when I moved into the house that I lived into now, I don't know if you heard the story comment on the way in, but there was a little girl named Cassie who was moving out. It was her childhood home that I moved into. And the color...
home wrecker, Rob.
You're telling me.
I'm just kidding.
The color of the walls in her room that eventually became my room were royal color purple. Literally copy and paste the exact same one on this lid. And we were talking about the Ray Lewis earlier, and she said, you got to make me one promise. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. She's like, you can't change the color of the walls in my room. She kept calling it my room, and she was getting emotional for it. I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. Totally fine. And as soon as I moved into the room, I started to really fall in love with it, and it became my favorite color.
Respect.
So shout out to Cassie if she's out there.
Respect the girl's wishes. Good man, Rob
and
Hill.
He said stash, by the way. So this is going to be staying with
Chris.
Chris.
Shoot. Yeah, you're right.
This was 1,000 in store credit potentially.
Well, yeah, of course you should stash that helmet.
Definitely.
You know what, to be honest with you, Rob?
Yeah.
I knew it was cash or stash, but in my head I assumed Chris is a veteran of the break room. He knows how this break room, plays.
Mm-hmm.
Again, do what you wish with your money, guys. But I was going to mildly judge someone if they cashed that. So great call, Chris, on the stash for the Ray Lewis.
Way to go. Great start.
Great
start,
indeed.
my friend.
We're so not used to breaking this series Tuesday night. That's the thing. Because I was like, yeah, it is stash or cash, by the way. Second lid coming up. You know what? This is pretty rare. Terrific running back, over 11,000 career yards.
Okay.
Former Pro Bowler. Most known for his time in Jacksonville. But this is him on the Patriots. How about Fred Taylor?
Oh,
Patriot
wow.
authentic.
Damn.
So is it cash or stash? That's also Chris Hove. That would be $350 in store credit if he doesn't want the helmet.
It's an authentic, yes.
Non-photographed authentic, $350 back, or he can keep the Fred Taylor. Now, that one's a 50-50 call. But definitely the Ray Lewis was a no-brainer to me. So let us know, Chris.
Talking about rare helmets, we talked about Brett Favre on a Falcons, now Fred Taylor on a Pat. I've never seen Fred
Beetlejuice.
Taylor on a Patriot. Yeah.
It's Beetlejuice.
Never seen that. So 350. Now, again, I know Chris knows this, but again, we got 34 eyeballs on the screen, guys. Welcome in if this is your first time here at UA. If you end up using store credit and cashing this one, Chris, obviously you can use it for any other series.
Correct.
And he is going to cash.
He's going to cash it. All right, so that's going to, I'll put cash on there. Can you put it in the live break sheet as well next to personals?
I would love to.
Thank you, sir. We'll make sure we got that list updated. And very cool. Very, very cool, my man. Chris is going to cash that bad boy. So I know who's jumping back in the break room, Rob. Chris Ho. He's got 350 back in store credit.
And again, a whole new aspect to this. With obviously, we plan on the golden tickets. It's been the talk of the town tonight and going forward. Again, this brings a whole new another dynamic to it because now when you play in the Stash or Cash on Tuesdays, you can use the store credit if you decide to cash something to get into more breaks. Maybe some that have the most golden tickets in it.
Amen.
Just some food for thought.
Amen. All right. Third box coming up. Third box coming up. We do have that old school, new school double next. So I'll speed this bad boy around. I know all of us are waiting to see about the Drake May and those additional tickets.
Yep.
Still a lot of great stuff left in here, though. That Emmitt Smith, Brock Purdy, Speed Flex, those are not too shabby as well. I love pulling this team because I could say one of my favorite phrases in the history of football. Do you know what that is? A certain JJ used to say it in the 90s.
You said, how about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys? Javonte Williams. Everybody said, Rob, the Cowboys' running game is atrocious. What are they going to do? Well, this gentleman had over 1,000 yards, top 10 in the NFL. He was top 5 most of the year. Late in the season, you know, the passing game went wild, but very good running back. NFC East, Todd Oliver. Would you like to cash or stash, Todd? It'd be $350 back in store credit, and we keep the helmet, or you keep the helmet yourself. So let us know. You want $350 to cash the helmet? It goes to us, or would you like to stash it, keep the helmet, Mr. Javonte Williams?
Yeah, it's funny
I might keep that one personally. It's a running back.
I would too. And again, you're on America's team now in the Dallas Cowboys. It's funny how we talked about Patrick Mahomes possibly adding something else onto his trophy shelf in the comeback player of the year this year. This guy was in contention for 1,200 yards for Javonte Williams on one of the best offenses in the NFL. Again, there were actually rumors about, I can't think of his first name, something Blue. Jaden Blue, I believe his name is.
Yeah, Jaden Blue.
Rookie running back going into this year. He was talked about, like on the ESPN depth chart, I remember going into the year. He was ranked as their #1 projected running back. I don't think there's any question anymore as to who that is.
Yeah, I mean, of course, Rob, you mentioned what a great year he had this year. His only problem before this year was injuries.
Exactly.
He was injured the year before. The year I had him in fantasy. Go figure. Wrong year to have Javonte in fantasy. Go figure, right?
Not going forward, though.
I missed him by now. Going forward, he'll be good.
Yeah.
Going forward, he'll be very, very
well,
good.
you could see, I mean, he had a great rookie year with Denver, but you could clearly see the years following that. I think the following 3 years.
I got some boxies
just didn't have the same level of explosiveness that he had as his rookie year.
Right?
Now,
it's back. He recovered. Sometimes you got to have a little bit of a recovery time, as they say.
So again, Todd, we'll give it till the end of the program, by the way. But if you do not say anything by the end of the program, just, you know, that assumes that you're going to keep it. Yeah.
All right. Fourth and final box. This word kind of describes the atmosphere here at UA. Now, none of us are perfect. We all have our moments. You know, we all do in life. We have moments where we make mistakes. We say things we shouldn't. I've been there, both at home and on the air. But for the most part, the way to describe this community, what's one word, not family? It's the first word that comes to mind.
Yeah.
Second word that's not family to describe the community here. What do we all share here at UA? Us and the customers, you know, a passion for memorabilia, but what do we give each other all the time?
Compliments.
Compliments? What comes with compliments? Stuff. I'm trying to get Rob to get this. This is kind of hard, but compliments. You would also compliment somebody that you
like, adore.
What's a little bit stronger than like and adore? A little bit
Love?
stronger.
Oh, love.
Love! Can you feel the love tonight? Jordan Love on the Packers Speed Flex. Beautiful signature with the heart. J-Love 10. That's the NFC North. Viking fan, getting a Packer. Chris Hove. he might be cashing that. I would normally say you should keep that, but if you're a Viking fan, I might cash it. Let us know, Chris.
Same value as the Ray Lewis.
What is it? $1,000?
$1,000.
$1,000 back in store credit.
$1,000, yeah.
Wealth, says Jason.
Yeah.
Hey, you have wealth, Jay. A lot of us have wealth, but love is a little bit more important than wealth, I say, Rob, right? I would say a little bit more important.
I will say for Jordan Love, now not on a speed flex, especially with the visor, one of the most now recognizable signatures in the NFL, his J Hart 10. I was seeing Jordan Love authentic helmets going for about $1,200 or so the other day. His signature is getting very, very expensive. So let's see. I think this will be an interesting thing.
Yeah, what do you think? Cash or stash? Yeah, Viking jersey.
There you go, Hayden.
That was sent by Chris Hove.
Yeah.
He said he would get me a Viking jersey. I said I'd wear it on the air.
Cash it. Okay.
And here it is, Randy Moss. Cash. You know what? I respect that call. Normally, you'll hear me say, Speed Flex, you should keep it. But that's a Viking fan. That's a good call. Chris got that one on the nose. You're a Viking fan. You probably don't want the Packer item. That's why the Cash or Stash series exists. You don't want the rival team, Rob? Get $1,000 back instead. Good move there, Chris. Jordan Love.
What's going on, Hay Train? By the way, I just
What's
want
up, Hayden?
Shout out to my guy Hayden. So
I think he's in with you next week when I'm at the World Cup.
Correct.
Right? Is that you, Hayden?
Yeah.
Don't forget, Hayden, Tuesday next week.
And a very sweet birthday shout out from him in our work chat, by the way. Apparently the Munetaka Murakami obsessed, I believe was the
That's you, man.
Was the exact phrase.
You
Hey,
and Dom.
I'm the Braid Montgomery obsessed guy tonight, Hayden.
Right.
Which, by the way, Chris Hove, between that and the Fred Taylor, that's $1,350.
You know, he's jumping back in the breaks.
Oh, big time.
All right, old school, new school. I got a little excited that break. Let's get back to this one. Old school, new school.
World Cup action. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, starting in less than 48 hours. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Actually, don't tell me what's happening in the Argentina game, Hayden. I've taped it. We got the last friendly right now. They kicked off at 8 p.m. Don't tell me what happens. I'm watching that after the show tonight.
Like that.
They have the Iceland game, their last World Cup friendly. I think it's on ESPN right now, actually. Right now on ESPN, currently.
I will keep my lips sealed, buddy.
Don't tell me. I'm not logging into ESPN. I don't want to know the score.
The Murakami Glacier.
9-27 from Jill. What's up, Jill?
9-27 sounds good.
Do you know that 9 times 3 is 27? That's what Jill's thinking, apparently.
Oh, is that what it is?
Right?
Oh.
9 times 3.
Well, unfortunately, she is not able to win 3 helmets in this break.
You know, because Hayden, that's how sports always kick off late. They say 8 o'clock start time. Book it for 8:10.
There was no sport worse than the NBA.
Yeah,
last
NBA
night, last night 7:30 tip off didn't start until almost 7:45.
Yeah, so I'm sure it'll start any second now. But don't tell me the score, Hayden. Don't tell me nothing. I've got a tape at home, brother. Jill, Justin, and Jason. I'm gonna make a prediction here in this break, Rob. Somebody with the first name starting with J is gonna win. And that is my unbold prediction. I don't know how I came to the conclusion.
New versus old, correct?
Yep, new school versus old. 70 clicks. We got Jason Meador has the entire NFC. We got Justin, and then actually, come on. I came up with the series of I butchered it again, Rob. Not the entire NFC. Jason has new school quarterback, old school quarterback, Drake May, by the way. He's got the new school running back and old school running back, the Ashton Genty. Justin's got new school wide receiver. Jason's got old school wide receiver. Jill's got new school tight end. And Jason's got old school tight end. So, let's go. He says, nope, all NFC. Yeah, not the traditional way. And I came up with this concept. This was my idea. I can't even note of what's happening, Rob Hill. Good luck, guys. 3 golden tickets left, plus a Drake May and an Ashton Genty.
We're going to have a Stash or Cash double coming up
All right,
after.
Cash or Stash coming up. What do we got here? Oh, here we go. Here we go. We got a golden ticket. Golden ticket. And we have a little sniper action.
Oh.
Terrific young tight end, new school tight end, Theo Johnson. Jill Lobovitz gets Theo Johnson.
There we go.
And a golden ticket, Jill. Congratulations. I know Jay had most of the spots. Feel bad for Jay, but we always say it. Sometimes all it takes is 1 spot to win. That, by the way, why Jason bought out the quad to himself.
Yeah.
He knows, sometimes if you're going to buy a bunch of spots, you might guarantee the win by buying out all the spots.
Yeah. Well, talking about the player himself and Theo Johnson, I'm excited to say for Jill that she's going to get herself a golden ticket, a trip to the Chocolate Factory. My bold prediction, because I think the Giants make the playoffs this year in the NFC.
That is a bold prediction.
And here's an even bolder prediction because it hurts my guy, Trey McBride.
Uh-oh.
He's going to lead all NFC tight ends in touchdowns.
Okay.
Jackson Dart and him had a really good red zone rapport when Dart became the starting quarterback.
Because he was throwing darts.
I
He's in the black and blue, by the way, on the football.
Yeah, another good call there. I'm just
5 touchdowns last year, Rob.
I'm very high on Theo Johnson.
There you go.
Very high on him.
You go, Jill. That's a great job. Box caller says Jason. Box caller magic. So 2 golden tickets left, guys. And then we got a cash or stash coming up. Cash or stash will be on deck. You go, Jill. You go, Jill. Jill's got enough tickets, I believe, now to redeem a prize. I think she's got at least 3. I know she won 2 last night alone. Don't know how many she's won throughout the day, but she's got at least enough right now to redeem for something, Rob Hill.
Yeah, let's take a look right here. So I'm going to add that.
Yeah,
so
what do you like in the locker? A lot of good options.
So there's going to be 2 left, correct?
2 golden tickets left.
Correct.
2 golden tickets left in here.
Yep.
Plus a Drake
that.
May and an Ashton Genty, by the way. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Love this locker, man. Very cool, eccentric items in there. Hayden, by the way, wins the award for the best description. He brought in the meeting today, eccentric. I like that.
Eccentric.
Great job, Hayden. Here's an award-winning player, runner-up to the MVP. How about Drake May on the Patriot Authentic? New school quarterback. He got Mahomes last time, and now Jason gets Drake May in the house. Whoop. That a boy, Jason. Drake May.
Wow.
Somebody's getting the boot. And it's your guy, AJ Green.
Don't. Damn.
I left him up there just for you, brother. AJ, you know what? Just kidding. We might save it for the video. Bus was last show.
Let's go.
So Bettis was last show. Real quick, look at that helmet. You can leave AJ Green survives. Maybe another box.
Get ready to take the bus out of town, Jerome. Sorry, buddy.
That was last show.
Priorities.
If Doug's going to get angry, we typically keep hits of the show for this show.
Yeah.
Bettis was last show, was on the table to start the show.
I will say the one thing I'm disappointed about with AJ Green is that he always signs Welcome to the Jungle for his Bengals lids. How about Welcome to the Bird's Nest for the Cardinals?
Ooh.
Like, could show a little bit of love right there.
Next time we're at a signing, first off, you got to convince our boss to, because we got to pay extra for the inscription. So
I will.
We got to convince Matt to get that inscription, and we'll take it to the signing, and you demand it from AJ Green. How does that sound?
Well, you know, Matt, when he signs his autographs, he signs it as Matt Blank Check Solace.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, if he's going to live up to his nickname, Kamen.
All right, respect.
There you go. Tune in 10:30 with Robbie and I. Best of luck. I love that. Give yourself that plug.
There you
Hayden,
go.
you deserve it.
What's up, Hayden?
You deserve it, buddy.
Don't be late. Don't be late. We'll know.
Hayden's one of one, man.
Great
Tune
job.
in tonight.
Cash or stash double coming up. Number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Alexi, Sean, Joe Lobovitz, Dan Jabba, Chris Hove in the cash or stash. We got Jill with 9 and 22. So we got 5 boxes left in the old school, new school. We got 1 speed flex and 2 golden tickets.
How is this the second double? Or the first double, excuse me.
In cash or stash?
Yeah.
Because we had a customer that bought out like 2 quads to himself this morning. And we did a quad just now.
Crazy, bro.
So isn't it weird? It's been Quad City in that cash or stash.
It's been quad, yeah, tonight too.
So Sean, Jill, Dan, or Chris,
Quadzilla.
let us know. I like that incredible Charles Woodson helmet in the locker personally. I might stash my tickets and get that Charles Woodson.
Oh, which by the way, since Joe, the most recent ticket winner, she can cash in for a couple different things. She now has 3 tickets.
Yeah, LaDainian Tomlinson.
LaDainian Tomlinson being one.
Baker Mayfield for 3 tickets.
There's somebody else too, right?
I think golf is 4 tickets. Champ Bailey 3 tickets.
Champ Bailey 3. Oh,
Champ Bailey 3 tickets.
on that Denver lid, I love that.
So last call, we have the numbers, Rob. If you want to get them, excuse me, my bad. 9 and 22 from Jill. I'll go ahead and get you guys randomized. 9 and 22 coming up in the cash or the stash. Cash it or stash it, baby. We're giving a golden tickets. We're giving store credit back. All sorts of options for our wonderful, wonderful customers. All right, 7 clicks. Good luck. 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, Chris Hove, Viking fan back in the NFC North, right where he wants to be. And if he gets a Packer item, he can cash it like he did last time, right? We got Sean Alexei in the NFC South. Chris Hove, NFC East, NFC West, AFC North. Dan Jobbitt, AFC South. Chris Hove, AFC East. And Jill Lobovitz, AFC West. Good luck, guys. Stash or cash helmet series. Now, this one does have some reps in there, too. But all the photoed headliners we know are authentic, of course. All right, what do we got here, Rob? Oh, by the way, just a reminder, guys. There is some golden tickets in the Casher stash because I have found 2 golden tickets, Rob Hill. 2 golden tickets. 2 golden tickets with... Now, here's another question. We had this question earlier in the show. If you cash your helmets, do you get to keep your golden tickets? Yes, you do. Yes, yes, yes. You keep the golden tickets even if you cash in the helmet. I say that, Rob, because this will probably be cashed in. A Viking fan with another Packer Super Bowl champion got a touchdown in the Super Bowl. How about Andre Rison?
Wow, what a
Over
Packer.
10,000 receiving yards in his career.
Damn.
Packer helmet. Very, very nice. So the tickets, the cheapest ones, because they're exclusive helmets, DC Nelson, are typically 3 tickets. So you got to get 3 tickets to redeem. Our best item right now is 10 tickets. So Chris, would you like the cash or stash? And again, you are going to keep your golden tickets regardless if you cash. So if you cash, we're not taking your tickets away from you, Chris. The tickets are yours no matter what.
Yep. And then we got, okay, so we'll be down to 1 then, right, for the golden tickets?
Correctamundo in the
Okay.
cash or stash. So he's going to
Sounds
cash
good.
that. So that's a non-headliner rep.
That's $250.
So it's going to be $250 back in store credit.
Sounds good.
Did Chris play with the store credit he just used in this last break?
I will update you on that in
He
a
can
moment.
probably let us know too. Rob is busy if he has a second. Otherwise, Rob will let us know. But getting a lot of credit and actually 2 golden tickets, Chris, as well, that you can use in the locker.
All right, so Mr. Hove, he used a vast majority of it. So,
Okay.
but he still has a 186 before this 250. There you
Okay.
go, 436 now
Okay.
in store credit.
So there you go. And he's got 2 golden tickets.
Yep, so 1 to go.
Is it Chris's first 2 golden tickets, Rob? I think
Let's
it's
refresh and
I
find
think
out.
it's his first 2. Unless he had some earlier today.
You always remember your first 2.
Yeah, you always remember your first
Chris,
2.
yeah, those are his first. Yep.
There you go. And it says, yes, I did on that store credit. There you go. So that's the cash or stash for you guys. Yeah, we had someone earlier asking if you cash the helmet, do you lose your tickets? No. Also, we had someone asking, is it the golden ticket or the helmet? No, it's both. You get both. So, like, that's that in its own, Rob. You get a golden ticket plus a helmet. That's what I call headliner worthy.
Yeah.
Because 3 golden tickets will land you a unique helmet, typically worth around $1,500. So to give you an estimate, 1 golden ticket probably is worth around $500, give or take. With a rep helmet, that'll be another $200-300. Gets you about $800, which is what typically a headliner would be, unless it's a speed flex
Yeah.
or something of the sort.
We got
so that's a headliner. A golden ticket plus an item. That's the same as a headliner, guys.
Exactly. One thing I highly recommend, we have 2 spots left to go in that first cash or stash single. Especially get ready to close that out if this is not the last golden ticket.
Amen. Agreed. So yeah, great question, DC Nelson. If someone gets a Brady for their tickets, then the Brady's gone for everyone else. So that specific Brady is probably gone, but we're going to replenish Brady with another Brady. So it would be maybe a different looking Brady. May not be the exact same Brady. It'll be typically 1 to 2 days. If it's in a weekend, it could be a couple days extra. But we'll be replenishing that within 24 to 48 hours with a brand new Brady. So yes, good question, but we do replenish it with new stuff. And if it's not a Brady, it'd be something similar to a Brady, like a Mahomes with a intricate design. Like a 9-10 ticket level helmet, for example.
Yeah, very good point.
All right. We have, I don't know if you're going to know this, Rob, because we haven't had this guy lately.
Okay.
But I consider this the most underrated player on defense in the history of the NFL. I'm going to give you a clue. AFC North player. Most underrated player on defense in the history of football.
Was he drafted by an AFC North team?
Yes.
I swear to, I feel like I've heard you say this before.
You're too young to have watched him play. I saw the end of his career.
Did he play for multiple teams in the AFC North?
He sure did.
Oh, okay. I know who this is. Does he happen to share the same last name as somebody we have in the locker room?
Yes, he does.
Okay, I know who it is. Go ahead.
Rod Woodson.
Yep.
So I say he's the most underrated player ever on defense.
I got that.
Because he's third all time in picks, and he's also top, I believe, in interception touchdowns ever.
Hey.
Defensive touchdowns.
And that's a, hold a minute. Is it, man, he's not even a secondary.
Not even a secondary headliner. So it'd be 350 back, Chris. I personally love this one.
I'm keeping that.
I would keep this personally.
Yeah.
But obviously, I get Chris, if he doesn't keep it, because he's not a Steelers fan. But personally, the Steelers retro,
that's sick.
I mean, the retros alone are selling for north of 350. So
Yeah.
I would probably keep this, but that's up to Chris.
Honestly, outside of the Niners, from what I've seen so far for the retros, I'd probably say Kamen that the Steelers are my second favorite look on the
I agree.
retros. Those are great. Oh, yeah. Okay, he's stashing it.
There you go.
Lovely. I like to see that.
Good call. The retro is nice. Good call, Chris.
Yeah.
Will you guys not be doing the lottery anymore with the prizes? I think we are going to be doing the lottery, Jill. It's just going to look a little bit different because I just ran data on our most popular series in the break room, and the lottery was very, very popular. So I think we are still going to do it. We'll probably just look a little bit different.
Okay.
So I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on that, but pretty positive we'll be doing the lottery. Because that lottery series, Rob, is a fan favorite. Maybe it could be, instead of store credit, golden tickets, maybe. We'll see. A lot of stuff to ponder over in the weeks to come. But very, very good question, Joe. Chris, that's a sweet lid. I agree. Actually, Rob, I might keep that bad boy for the video. That one over there. Sorry, I don't want to... Because I think that helmet is clean. It was the last show, but that helmet is awesome. You're going to put away this Steeler helmet, though, if you would like. That's good to put away. So, beautiful lid right there on the Rod Woodson. Chris, that's a sweet lid. It says BT Thunder, 100%. 100%. All right. What do we got next, guys? I'm surprised that next New School, Old School is not sold out. We did sell out the Stash or Cash single, though. That's ready.
Oh, okay.
So, looks like that just sold out. You're good, Rob. That'll be coming up. Stash or Cash single, guys. Single and ready to mingle. Stash or Cash single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number 3 quads and a double, the first single in the Stash or Cash. Still got 9 headliners and 16 boxes. 1 golden ticket left as well. So let us know. 21 from Jill. Thank you, Jill. Could we have number 21, Deion Sanders, coming up in box 21, perhaps? Excellent. Excellent stuff. So that's Cash or Stash 21. All right, Amundo, guys. 7 times coming up. It's Jacob, Jill, Bruce, Dan, Jacob, Shane, and Herman. Is that a new guy, Herman Williams? I think so, yeah. What's up, Herman? Let us know what team you like, how you heard about the break room. Bruce White could be new as well. Welcome, welcome, folks. Speed Flex series still on the ticker. Oh. My apologies. Somehow no one caught that today because that was taken off the site. A good catch, Jill.
Thank you, Jill.
Speed Flex is no mo. We got Flexes still in the room, though, just not in that specific series. All right, 7 clicks coming up. Good luck, guys. Let's have some fun. It is Bruce White in the NFC North, Herman Williams, NFC South, NFC East is Jacob Parchert, NFC West is Dan Jobbitt, Joe Lobovitz, AFC North, Shane Carr, who I know is a mega fan of this series, AFC East and AFC South, and Jacob Parchert in the AFC West. Good luck, guys. Cash or stash, single number 1. Not our first box of the series, though, with us having done 3 quads already. Not a new fan, but I'm a Bears fan. There you go. Is that Herman? Or is that Bruce? Why you? You know what? I remember you. Herman, I remember you. You were a customer a while back, brother. My apologies. I remember that username. Why are you mad at me, Herman? Bear down, Chicago Bears. Herman, in case you're confused, brother, as to why I'm saying I'm a Bears fan, I'm wearing a Viking jersey. That's because the customer gifted this to me personally.
Yeah.
He said if you wear it on the air, I'll get you a Viking jersey. So there you go. But I am normally a Bears fan, Herman. Gotta respect Randy Moss, right? Ooh. Let me take a peek here, Rob. Are you kidding me right now? I can't believe this right now. I cannot believe this right now. Color me shocked, Rob. This is not a headliner somehow. I think we must have made a mistake in this series, Rob. Because we got a full-size authentic of the Dallas Cowboys all-time leading sack guy, 2-time NFL sack leader.
Oh, wow, okay.
Pro Football Hall of Famer. On the Bronco helmet, though, one of the best defensive players of all time, DeMarcus Ware, on the camo authentic.
That's sick.
Now, Jacob, you do as you wish, brother, but I promise you, this helmet is worth more than $350.
I can agree.
I would have definitely stashed that. That is an insane hit. But in case, maybe he's a Chief fan. Maybe he's a Raider fan. Maybe he just hates the Broncos. If that's the case, I get it. But my advice to you, Jacob, is to definitely keep that helmet. I'm going to have to stash. There you go, Jay. Good call.
Very good call, buddy.
Good call, my man, on the DeMarcus Ware. Skull, he's a Viking fan. He likes the jersey. What's up, Viking Nation? You know what? I'm going to have to start bringing this out on a regular basis on Thursdays. With Dom especially, because Thursdays we wear jerseys.
Yep.
Randy Moss.
Very, very nice.
Wow, that's not a headliner. Wow, nice hit, says Husker. Me too. I thought it was a mistake, Husker guy. DeMarcus Ware, on a high-end series, normally a secondary headliner, sometimes a photo headliner, but and more section, that's pretty darn good.
No, it's great. I mean, you get one of the top sack leaders of all time. And again, this is why we always say, especially in the hidden gems, we like to coin a no scrub policy. If that doesn't explain it, I don't know. I don't know what does.
And that's the thing, guys. We get so caught up in these items worth over $1,000. We get so caught up in the speed flexes, the quarterbacks. Guys, in this break room, if you win something, especially in the helmet series, it's going to be a good name.
Oh, yeah.
And if you buy in with 1 spot, 2 spots, you're going to get your money's worth for sure. So great job, Jacob, on the DeMarcus Ware. The camo lid, it's my favorite style of military helmet. Personally, Rob, I take the camos over salute to service any day of the week, in my opinion. That's just my personal preference.
No, I think it's just a classic look, right? I mean, you don't have to exactly be the most patriotic person to appreciate that.
I'm a patriotic person.
Yeah.
I just think it's better than the salute to service, personally.
I think it's just a great standard throwback look. I like that.
Yeah, I agree.
I looked at it. Very, very nice.
So, old school, new school single coming up. It's going to be Jill, Justin, and a lot of Chris here taking advantage of that store credit from the Cash or Stash. Old school, new school, single number 6. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. Jill, Justin, or Chris? Who's got a number? And I guess we will... Yeah, the next one's bought into already anyway. So we'll probably do a double and 2 singles, Rob, to get this closed up.
Okay.
And if we pull the Genty Flex and the last 2 golden tickets, we'll take the series down early and drop the next series for you
Okay,
guys.
sounds good.
Rob's got it already ready to be had, and it's going to be a lot of fun, ladies and gents.
Oh, I came prepared.
So,
And you guys definitely came prepared to play
yeah,
tonight.
dude, I like this new golden ticket stuff.
Things you love to see.
It's fun. I know Jason Meador, a big fan of it. I agree with him. You can pick whatever item you want in the locker. I'm loving the golden tickets, as Hayden said, eccentric helmets, Rob Hill. Eccentric. 20 from Jill. Old school, new school. Chris had 13, but Jill was just ahead of him. It is first come, first serve with 20. The Barry Sanders number. Looking for that Ashton Genty Raiders Speed Flex, Rob, as the big prize, plus those 2 golden tickets. So good luck, folks. We'll go 7 times in old school versus new school. All right, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, so Jill has the NFC North. Justin, nope, just kidding. New school quarterback for Jill. I've done that 3 times tonight. New school quarterback for Jill. Old school quarterback for Justin. Chris has new school running back, the Genty. Chris has old school running back. Chris has new school wide receiver. Old school wide receiver, Chris. Jill, new school tight end. And Chris Hove, old school tight end. And in case it's not completely obvious, new school is an active player. Old school is a retired player.
Yep.
So, and by the way, old school would be recently retired too.
I love the
Like
concept of this series, man.
Yeah, dude. Good job, Kamen.
Yeah.
I gotta pat my own self sometimes, Rob.
The series is flying off the shelf. You got a Randy Moss on tonight. It's one of the better Tuesdays in a while.
It's a good day, man. I won't be here next Tuesday. Normally, when I'm missing work, I'm like, I want to be at work instead of somewhere else. Next week, I'll be at the World Cup, so I'll be a little bit happier. But, one break from a Tuesday, Rob. I want to end this Tuesday on the right note, right?
You'll still be tuning in
Not during the game.
during the game. You might have an AirPod in or something.
We'll see.
You got to keep up with the breaks, man.
We'll see. We'll see. All right, so I got good news and I got bad news. So there's going to be, let me look the category here. So this is going to be, there's bad news for only 2 people right now. Only 2 people are getting bad news, Rob. Those 2 people are Jill and Justin. Because we got Chris that's winning an old school running back.
Very nice.
Former NFL leader in rush yards in 2011. All-Pro, Pro Bowler Maurice Jones-Drew. Now, Chris wins. That's always good news. Jill and Justin lost. Obviously not good news. Everyone else watching, though, I said 2 golden tickets in a speed flex. No golden ticket in here. Not a speed flex. So the golden ticket and speed flex ratio just got better. It's going to be 4 boxes left. It'll be 1 speed flex and 2 golden tickets. Now, it is possible to have 2 golden tickets in a box. We did have it once in this series, but most of these boxes have been 1 golden ticket per box. So in all likelihood, Rob, it's going to be 1 speed flex, 2 boxes with a golden ticket, and 1 box without one.
Okay.
But don't quote me on that. It could be 1 box has 2 golden tickets. But worst case scenario, 50% chance next box is the golden ticket or the Genty. Best case scenario, 75% chance it's the golden ticket or Genty. So that means that there's only 1 box potentially that doesn't have anything. Because actually, ratios are pretty good, Rob.
Yeah, potentially that's good news all around for everybody to hear. So congrats first and foremost to our guy Chris on picking up that MJD, and a cool fun fact for us here in the break room. Probably a pretty good chance that Pocket Hercules signed it right here.
Yeah,
in studio.
Probably did.
One of a in studio athletes that signed here. We get a lot of the guys from yesteryear, but we also got some new players that signed here at UA. Speaking of new to old, as this fly just continues
Come on, fly.
I'm starting to think I have stink lines around me like I'm a cartoon character. Madison Small, welcome in, Madison. New player here in the break room. She got a spot in the cash or stash.
What's up, Madison?
What's up, Madison? Awesome to have you here.
Let us know what team you like and how you heard about the UA live break room, Miss Madison.
And the old school versus new school. Again, you just announced what the ratios are for that golden ticket. We're down to 4 boxes left there. Rick and Jill each got a spot. Jill in the double, Rick in the single.
And that'll be the last double in that series. 100%. That is the last double because the single is already bought into.
Correct.
So you cannot run another double. It's going to be 1 double and 2 singles. And like I said, if we happen to pull all the tickets and the speed flex, we'll take the series down 1 box early. How about that? The White Sox winning, Rob?
They are not, but they got the go-ahead run at the plate.
Shout out.
Well,
Good
this is not a. I was gonna say this is not an easy feat. Atlanta Braves. Where's Charles Nelson at? I'm sure he's watching the game out there somewhere.
I think he's perusing the locker right now.
I would hope that he is.
He's kind of stuck in the locker.
Well, he's got himself a baseball item in there.
There's that beautiful Rivera, Martinez, and Ortiz. We do have the Charles Woodson helmet in there as well. So those 2 golden tickets could be very valuable, guys. So 4 boxes left. We have an Ashton Genty Speed Flex, which, by the way, to give you guys a rough idea, in the stash for cash, the Genty is going for 1,000 back in store credit.
Yeah.
So,
a lot of moolah.
So, that's roughly what it's worth. Probably a little bit more even, retail value-wise, but in the ballpark of $1,000, give or take, Rob, for an Ashton Genty Speed Flex. So 129, 258, you got a golden ticket and an item, or you got a Genty Speed Flex. You're sitting pretty, guys. 6 to go in the double, 6 to go in the single, then a brand new series to follow the old school, new school, which this is going to sell out in essentially just over 24 hours. We dropped this literally minutes before the 6 p.m. show last night. Hottest series last couple days. So I think we'll be bringing it back.
I hope so.
The concept.
One thing that's always a staple on our webpage is what?
The jerseys. That's pretty much the only series going forward that's going to be on the page at all times.
Yep.
Research has shown you guys like different series as opposed to staples all the time. The jersey series, though, $31 a spot. That's the one series that it's up at all times.
I bet you can never guess who just closed out that jersey.
I bet I can. Joe Gallagher.
I don't know how you did it.
Because he said, let's do some jerseys in the chat. And then he just said, well, let's do it. Just close it. But
Joe, you're not making this guessing game easy, buddy.
Thank you, Joe. So jersey coming up. Gives us a little bit of time to get the jersey break. Jersey single number 9. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Thank you for helping me, Joe. I look smart, brother. So forget Rob. I look smart. I want to look smart, Rob.
So you get the Moss jersey, you're going to the World Cup, and you're the smartest man in the room.
I'm on cloud 9.
I was going to say, yeah.
Cloud 9, brother.
Cloud 9, like the jersey break single number 9?
Let's do it.
Damn, at least I had one left in me.
That wasn't bad.
The Vince Carter meme. I got one left in me.
We were talking about this the other night, real quick. The best jersey in basketball history, the Raptors, Vince Carter, late 90s, early 2000s. Best jersey.
I have a Vince Carter. As you know, I have a jersey from all 32.
Yeah.
I have him and T-Mac on that.
Yeah, Cousins on the same team.
Cousins on the same team,
Yeah.
correct. I want to throw a hat into the ring for the Vancouver Grizzlies.
That's good, too.
Yeah.
But the Raptors is my favorite.
Yeah.
21 from BT Thunder. Thank you, Joe.
Oh, my God.
21.
Still got Cookie Carrasco in the game. 21, chosen by my son. Well, fingers crossed.
Hey, kids know best, man. Which, by the way, makes this hobby so great.
Oh, yeah.
I love that Joe's got his son in this. Get the people started early. Get your kids early. It makes this hobby so much better for the rest of us, right? So, 21 coming up. Good luck. Good luck, guys. 7 times coming up in the jersey break.
The Joysies.
You guys are the absolute best, our customers, the rock stars out there. 7 clicks. Good luck, good luck, good luck. He's 18, 6'3", and 220. What does he play? Offensive line? Damn. He's a lot more fit than me, too, because I'm close to 6'3", but I'm a lot more than 220, Rob.
Defensive end.
Defensive end. I would not want to mess with him. 7 clicks. Aurora University.
Oh, really?
Wait, here? Like, you're talking about in Chicago?
No shot.
Dude, okay, so I live in Tinley Park now, but my parents live in Naperville, Aurora border, and literally on the border of Naperville, Aurora. I'm always at my mom's house, so that's very close to here. 20 minutes from us. How about that? Hi, Kamen and Rob. Fantastic jersey comment. Thank you.
Wow.
Randy Mouse. Given to me by Chris Hove.
That's what we were waiting
for. Such a kind act. I said I'd put this jersey on if Chris Hove or Daniel Gady show up. I didn't even know Chris was the one that gave it to me. That was very, very kind.
I was going to say, well, we had 2 prime suspects, and the other one just walked in the room, and Daniel.
Yeah,
so.
those were the 2 Viking fans. I know we've had other guys. Todd Meyer hasn't been in the room in a while.
Yeah.
I know we have, I think, Eric Linnell, or was it Eric Burns? I got it mixed up. I think it's Eric Linnell. That's the Viking
Eric.
fan.
Yeah, I think it's Eric Linnell. Yeah.
But
we got a lot of fans from up north. And funny enough, Joe, like you mentioned, Tinley Park, I'm even closer to Aurora. I live in Bartlett, so
not bad.
Very, very close to
By the way,
Aurora.
Joe,
Congrats
we say 2 to 3 business days for shipping. He might get his stuff in 2 to 3 hours.
There he is.
So there he is. Go.
Eric right on cue.
So that is the right Eric. We have a lot of Erics. So I was making sure I wanted to get the right Eric when I was talking about Viking Nation.
He was hiding on us.
Come watch the game. I'll come pick it up. Right. I will say, we have said it's usually Monday through Friday. If you want to come pick it up, I'd email customer service. They might hook a brother up. All right, we got Dante Hittner on the 49er jersey.
Very cool.
Former Pro Bowl safety, played with the Browns and the Niners. NFC West, Jacob Parchard, Dante Whitner autograph jersey. Beckett QR code. Very, very cool, Jacob. He actually lives closer to here than I do, apparently. The next time I could go to his house and save some time on my drive, Rob. Because in traffic, it could be 35 to 40 minutes coming from Tinley.
Yeah.
Dante Whitner jersey for Jacob.
Congrats to Jacob.
Very, very nice. Yeah, my parents actually live in what's called the housing district of Aurora, even though they have a Naperville address. But they are literally like as on the border as possible to Naperville and Aurora. Romeoville, there you go. Very cool. That's close as well. So very, very close. Jacob Parchard. I can't remember the exact date, but there's a Chicago show coming up in Rosemont recently, coming up soon. I went to the last one a couple months back. It's a very, very cool place.
Okay.
If you want to check that out, Joe Gallagher. I think Bob probably knows the exact date. I got to look it up, but I think there's one coming up soon. Rob, check this out.
I went for
pretty good.
Yeah.
Proper placement.
There you go.
If I don't place the sticker where they want it now on the back, I don't get in trouble with shipping because they're actually nice to me. I get in trouble with Doug Fonner. He's like, you know what, Kamen, you're supposed to put it on the outside
Always wanted it.
per shipping.
I got I don't know, Den, I don't want to call you out, buddy, but I think I got Den McKeon on that not too long ago.
He got you?
Yeah, I don't know if it was for the jerseys, but I might have been because I remember there was a box behind me when I was hosting on Friday, and I think he was asking if there was a sticker on it to begin with. That's what it was, not if it was inside or outside.
Well,
but I got Robbie Lopez to check me on that.
It's usually Doug or Dom when he produces for me that calls me out if I don't put the Post-it note on the right flap.
You know what? That totally makes sense.
Den says, I got you.
That's a DP move if I've ever heard one.
There you go.
By the way, 2 out of our last 3 orders that we've gotten isn't that multi-sport quad.
Okay, so Alfredo Lachoto, if you're listening, 2 spots to go. Also, it's the Chase Wheel Spin, Rob. So it's going to be, that closes at 9. So most likely going to be only 1 break in that wheel spin.
Yeah.
If we get that closed up by 9, you got to be in the Chase Wheel Spin, guys.
4 times.
So that's 2 to go.
4 times.
And that is 2 to go, rightfully so. My expectation, and I'll be honest, Rob, my hope actually was to hear that we're moving in the old school, new school. Because we got 4 boxes left. We got 2 golden tickets left. And an Ashton Genty Speedflex. And we've been fairly busy tonight, which is what I like to see. Haven't had as much of a chance to run through the golden tickets. So I'll go ahead and explain these again, guys. What are the golden tickets? Golden tickets are Ultimate Autographs' exclusive rewards currency. Your key to the locker. A members-only collection of premium, one-of-a-kind autograph memorabilia. How do you earn the golden tickets? You earn golden tickets through play in our live breaks. The more you play, the more you collect, and your tickets are yours to bank and use whenever you're ready. How do you redeem them, Rob? Once you've earned golden tickets, you redeem them in the locker. Every item shows exactly how many tickets it takes to claim it, so you always know what you're working toward. How you unlock the locker. The locker is part of our rewards program. To get in, join the program and climb to the practice squad tier. the second level of rewards. Once you reach the practice squad, the locker is yours to explore, and it stays open as you rise through the higher tiers. What's inside the locker, Rob? The locker room is home to some of the most exclusive, premium autograph pieces we offer. High-end, hard-to-find memorabilia collectibles you won't come across anywhere else. What do we got coming up? Black and blue?
Got two things, actually. First, we got
Good.
that old versus new double.
Thank you, guys.
Mr. Hove cleaned that out. And then, then the black and blue quad.
Great job, guys. Round of applause to the customers. These guys are awesome. Thank you. So you said that the old school, new school went first.
Yes.
And Jill, Rick, and Chris, that's the last double, by the way, because that next single's bought into. We cannot put up another double. Only 2 boxes left after this double, by the way. 4 currently, 5, 18, 13, and 30. So old school, new school coming up. Old school, new school, double. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. Jill, Rick, and Chris. Jill, Rick, and Chris. Who's got the numbers? I'm guessing it's going to be Jill, but we'll see. Chris might sneak in there. Maybe Rick. Let us know, guys. Practice squad double, by the way, 3 spots to go to, Rob. That probably will break this show as well. Practice squad double.
Oh. I really hope so. I have no doubt with how great everybody's been tonight. I have no doubt.
13 and 30. Thank you, Jill.
Sounds good.
13 and 30.
Last double here for the
Let's do
old
it.
versus new. Let's make it a good one, guys.
Let's make it a good one. Jill, Rick, and Chris, and we'll be dropping a brand new series, guys, as soon as we get this old school, new school closed up. Shut the door. No mas, no mo. All right, 4, 5, 6 clicks, and 7. Oh, the 7th one didn't want to click. One more try. 7. All right, Viking fan. Chris has that new school spot. New school quarterback, old school quarterback. Chris has the new school running back, the Genty. Jill's got the old school running back. Chris has the new school wide receiver. Rick has the old school wide receiver. Chris, new school tight end, and Chris, old school tight end. Good luck, folks. Good luck. We're going to have, for sure, at least Genty or golden tickets in this break, Rob. Yep. Now, that I can guarantee here in the UA Live break room. We'll start with 13, lucky 13 for maybe one lucky customer here in the break room. Full-size authentic. Let me double check this, Rob. I don't see a ticket in here. I don't see a ticket.
Okay.
It is a beautiful rivalry helmet. Former Pro Bowl running back, old school running back, multi-time Pro Bowler, multi-time 1,000-yard seasons. That's the old school running back, Jill Lobovitz. No ticket, Rob. So no ticket with the McGahee, which means that there's 2 tickets still left, guys. Come and get them. And the Genty Flex is still left.
It's a beautiful hit, though, on that rivalry.
I love that rivalry.
Man, that is gorgeous.
Ice, ice, baby. I call it the iced helmet, the beautiful rivalry. So nice helmet there, Joe Lobovitz.
It's a great hit. Well,
What's that Vanilla Ice song? What was the guy's name?
Ice, baby.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Nail on the head with that one.
So, congrats, Jill.
Yeah, congrats, Jill. Indeed, Willis McGahee, one of the most, I don't want to say forgotten, but really underrated running backs of the 2000s. Injuries with him, unfortunately.
Well, he had that injury in, I think it was in college with Miami.
Correct.
He was considered one of the greatest talents to ever play the game. Had a very good career, Rob. Had it not been for injuries, he'd be a Hall of Famer, no question, Willis McGahee.
Oh, no doubt.
He's already, not far off anyway, but had he stayed healthy, would have been a Hall of Famer. Love that rivalry.
I was going to say one of the nicest things I like is getting an old school name on a brand new lid.
I love the rivalry edition. These
hell
rivalry
yeah.
helmets. I got some boxes for you when you get a second, sir.
Yeah.
But beautiful lid right there on Willis McGahee. Congrats, Jill, says Husker guy. She did have 1 spot, so she snagged that bad boy with the 1 spot. All right, second box coming up. Does not feel like a speed flex, Rob. So imagine we got to have a golden ticket. We actually have the last 2 golden tickets. Last 2 golden tickets.
Woo.
So there's going to be the Genty Speed Flex left in 2 boxes. And we got ourselves another big time. Oh, my God. I always tell you guys this, you know, and I feel bad for Chris. He had 6 spots. I really do.
Yeah.
But that is how the game is played sometimes.
Oh, wow.
All it takes is 1 spot to win. Another old school running back, blunt force trauma.
How about that?
LeGarrette Blount. Led the league in rushing touchdowns 1 season. A guy that's been over 1,000 yards. A Super Bowl champion × 3. That is 2 golden tickets. Again, feel bad for Chris. Excited for Gildo.
Definitely.
With the snipe. One of those. I always say, too, like this break room is kind of like life. It's bittersweet. We love our customers. We can feel heartbroken for one of them, but also happy for the other as well, which is the case here. Jill on the LeGarrette Blount. She says, awesome. I know Jill's got at least 4 tickets, maybe 5 now.
I think that's 4 for her. Let me
So
double
she
check.
can get some items if she wants right now. For Chris, it's going to come back around. The guy already got some good helmets,
Yeah.
but it's going to come back around. It always does in the break room.
She's right. She's leading, except for Jacob. She's leading all ticket vouchers.
She's got 5 now.
She's got 5.
So she's actually the closest to the Charles Woodson, which I said this earlier. There's going to be a lot more birdies in there. But the Charles Woodson worth 10 tickets, Rob, that helmet I've never seen before,
Yeah.
we might never see again.
Oh, I agree.
So if I'm Jill, I'm hurrying up to get more tickets and get that beautiful, beautiful helmet in the locker, Mr. Charles Woodson.
Saving up for that bad boy. No doubt, no diggity about that one.
By the way, round of applause to Chris Hove. That's what I talk about this break room and what, you know, it can be very easy to complain when you get 6 spots and get sniped. Chris says, congrats, Jill.
No
Great
doubt.
job, Jill.
Yeah.
That's what this break room is all about. It's a lot easier to be a sore loser than a good loser, right?
Yeah.
Like, keep it classy and victory or defeat. That's what Chris is doing in this break. Thank you, Chris, for being so good. And congrats to Jill. Buy a lottery ticket. Jill Lobovitz. She's cooking right now.
She's cooking indeed, my friend. We got that black and blue quad
All right.
coming up here. But yeah, shout out to everybody. Jason Medor brought the old school versus new school down to 2. Now, again, no golden tickets remain, but 50-50 shot at Ashton
Yeah,
Genty.
so here's the deal. If we pull the Genty Speed Flex, we're going to upload the next series immediately. If we don't pull the Genty Speed Flex, obviously 1 box left, Speed Flex left, we're going to run 1 more single.
Looking forward to it, man. That next series, I think you guys are going to smile ear to ear about.
It's going to be nice. It's going to be, I believe, players that were first-round picks on authentic helmets. It's called the first-round authentic. So only first-round picks. What does that mean, Rob? Really good players.
Really good players, yeah.
We're not going to put the Jamarcus Russell, Ryan Leaf first-round bust, Rob. They're going to be the good first-round picks.
Ryan Leaf catching strays on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, so Jason, we actually had that exact same question in our break room meeting today. And that's something we're looking to refine. I would put it this way, Jason. Right now, I'd probably email customer service, and they could probably make that happen. That was actually brought up in our meeting today, and that's something we're talking about possibly offering as an option. If you hit up customer service, they might be able to do that. And we're still working on a way to maybe make it happen in the live show. I don't want to promise you, but I'd probably put yourself and Jill in an email with customer service, and they might be able to help you out.
Can't suggest anything much better than that.
Yeah.
Because again, like Kamen said, we're still test driving this bad boy. But the fact that y'all are getting so creative with ideas already is a very positive sign.
And the fact that Jason's bringing this to us right now,
Yeah.
it probably means that we can probably make it happen. We just got to get approvals from the powers that be and kind of refine the way we'll do that on the air in our internal system, etc. So it's night 2 of this new system. So in theory, it's not set up to do it that way right now, but I think we'll probably be able to do that in the future. And if you email customer service, they'll probably make it happen for you.
Yeah.
I just don't want to get in trouble because we have not been told as of right now. It's not something we're offering, but I imagine it's coming in the near future. Whatever makes you guys happy. You guys are our customers. You guys suggest something, we're willing to help you guys out and make it happen for you folks. Drop me 4 box numbers. Tickets are equity, just like helmets, I'd say, says Husker. I agree. So, yeah, I mean, I know I won't be in the meeting next week, Rob, but I'm going to add that to my agenda for the meeting from 2 weeks from now. And honestly, if there's a lot of demand for that trade for tickets, might be able to make that happen sooner for you guys.
Yeah.
But that way, if email customer service is on their radar as well, so everybody knows that that's what you guys want. Yeah, that's true. It's okay if it doesn't happen in a live show because some of us will probably accumulate lots of tickets. Yeah. See, I would email customer service, Jason, if you guys want to do that, and we can go from there for now. And to be honest with you, customer service actually do kind of track the tickets. We don't really do that as much as they do.
Mm-hmm.
I know we have the access to it, but that's kind of their thing. So it might be easier to do it through them anyway. All right, so wheel times 4, 30 boxes in the black and blue. Thank you, Gio. Gio going with the wheel.
Yeah.
That's a new one.
Letting fate take the wheel literally on this one. So just a couple updates for Kamen and the rest of you lovely breakers out there. Again, we continue to move the line, or in honor of one of our most recent series, move the chains. Old versus new, single number 7 coming up.
Okay.
And again, 50-50 chance at Ashton Genty. Jason and Chris help close that out, and Cash or Stash single will follow that.
Let's go.
It's
Great
Cash or
job,
Stash
guys.
number 2.
Let's go. Great job. So 23, Rob. We don't have 23. 25 is the closest.
Sounds good. 25. All right. I'll write these down.
Do y'all know when you're going to get a Viking helmet in the locker room? The Jared Allen got sniped from me. There you go. So someone got 3 points, got the Jared Allen before Jacob could get it. I imagine soon, Jacob. Also, again, I make no promises, but if you email customer service, they might say, we'll get you one up there as ASAP.
Good.
I'll tell you this, Jacob. We get a lot of Adrian Petersons and a lot of Randy Mosses, a lot of Justin Jeffersons, a lot of Jared Allens. So I imagine there will be a Viking helmet up there soon anyway. But you want to expedite the process? Email customer service, right?
Yeah.
So 12, we don't have 12, Rob. 13 is the closest, looks like, right? Unless I just deleted 12. So double check that. But I think it's going to be 13. Black or blue. But yeah, Jacob, Viking helmets are very, very prevalent in the room, especially Adrian Peterson helmets. That's probably going to be the next one if I had to guess. I'm feeling 22, Rob. 22 is not there either. So 20 is the closest. So 25, 12, but I think 12 is not there.
We don't have 13, by the way.
We don't have 13 either?
From what it looks like, no.
Okay, so
We have 10.
you don't have 15 either?
Yeah, we have 15.
Okay, so 15 is the closest, right? No, actually, 10 is closer. You're right. So my apologies. 10 is the closest to 12 that we have.
So it's going to be 10, 20, 25.
Yep. 10, 20, 25. And then one more spin. And then if you want to talk to Jason Meador about a trade off air, Jay's got a Jared Allen on the Vikings or the Bears if you want one. There you go. By the way, guys, case in point, why that locker is cool. Jacob is a Vikings fan. He wants a Vikings item. He gets enough tickets, he can go to the locker. Also, case in point, if you want to get something right away, someone could get it before you get it. So the Jared Allen was up there last night. Now it's gone, Rob. So there you go. Now, I'll say this too, Jacob. We do sometimes get certain helmets and players in bulk. So if you email customer service, they might be able to hook you up, my man. They might be able to hook you up. All right. So we got 10, 15, 20, and 25 for the black and blue quad. We got 2 more breaks after this. So we'll go ahead and speed this party along as things are getting busy in the break room, Rob Hale. Shoot him an email. There you go, Jacob. Multiples of 5. The Joe Flacco multiples. 7 times on the way. Elite helmets in this break room, Rob. Elite. 5, 6. Customer service probably is going to be annoyed at me, Rob, but you know what? We got to help out our customers. Definitely. I'd rather get a message from, I don't know if Dave I know is on vacation. It might be Mike. It might be Dave. If I get an inbox saying, Kamen, you keep helping out the customers, I'll be like, you know what? I'll get in trouble with them. I don't make any promises, Jacob, on that. having a Viking helmet, but they might be able to help you out, brother. I do not make any promises.
There you go.
I don't know exactly what's in our inventory, but you can try.
There you go. Jared stepping in and helping out.
What's up, Jared? Jared, Jacob, I just shot you an email, says Jared. There you go. Got a great community here in the break room. Oh, wow. 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 Wow, wow, wow. This gentleman stands for everything that is right with sports. And unfortunately, in today's climate, Rob, everything that is wrong with sports sometimes.
Okay.
Everyone these days, now look, don't get me wrong. If you're hurt, you're hurt. If you're seriously injured, you shouldn't play. But I think there's many times where the most minor injury, maybe even like a minor headache, is keeping guys from not playing. What is it we call it? Load management in sports.
Uh-oh.
Good luck telling this man that. The Iron Man, Cal Ripken Jr.
Get out of here.
Autographed baseball bat. That's going to be the Oriole spot. That's going to be Kyle Klein. One spot. Cal Ripken Jr. That is awesome. That is awesome.
2007 Hall of Fame inscription.
2007 Hall of Fame inscription. Louisville Slugger baseball bat. What's wrong with this thing? Rob,
Cal isn't here to present it. That's the only thing that's
I might only put this back just because there's not enough room with all the
fine.
helmets.
That's fine.
But
I can't be too upset.
it looks so good, man. Awesome hit. Cal Ripken Jr. And just so Jason knows, it does block your email on Restream chat. You got to do it like at gmail.com. This way they'll know what the email is. Cal Ripken Jr. One of my favorite All-Star moments ever. His last All-Star game.
Yep.
Goes deep, Cal Ripken.
It's a very good call.
Speaking of All-Star games, I just double-checked this.
Mm-hmm.
Can you guess how many All-Star games he played in?
Oh, man. I'm going to have to probably say like 18.
19.
19?
19 All-Star games.
Yeah, he's up there towards the very top.
Damn. Kyle Klein, one spot.
He's a bad man. And again, his games played streak, not just in this era, but common, but any era, it's not getting broken. That's
I agree.
That and probably Cy Young's win total. Those are probably the two most unbreakable feats in baseball history.
2,131 consecutive games.
I'm sore just hearing that.
Right? And I think one way to bypass the email thing is maybe do a space, because that's what Jason did.
Okay, so
Meteor58 space at yahoo.com.
Or what I've come to find out when I have all of your beautiful people coming in here through the Shopify, their emails that are associated with their account, I can honestly just copy and paste it into the chat.
Yeah, if you guys are good with that, Rob can hook you guys up. It lets us do emails. So
yeah,
obviously Rob would only do that if you guys approve it. But if you guys want that in the future, good call, Rob. He can make that happen for you guys.
I'm good with that. So just so everybody knows out there, so this first one is going to be Jason.
There you go. They're good with that. There we go.
Okay, cool.
All right, so cool.
That. Sounds good.
Thank you, Rob.
Of course.
As I always say, we're customer friendly. That's why we got Rob Hill here.
Here to help.
Doing it big on the producer side. All right, second box coming up. Second box coming up in the black and blue quad box break. Quadruple the boxes. Quadruple the fod.
Look at that with the hyperlink too.
Damn, Rob.
What's up, dog?
Damn, Rob.
All right, let's see. Fugi, I got to look you up.
Oh, okay. My fifth grade teacher taught me to never assume, because you make a blank out of you and me. It's sass without the S in the front.
Oh.
We got Joe's kid watching the show, so I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
Sass without the S in the front. Because I was about to assume that we had the Jackson Dart football coming out.
Oh?
But it's another football of one of the greatest players ever on defense. Two-time Defensive Player of the Year. It's Mean Joe Green
on the
Steeler football with the Hall of Fame inscription just slightly faded the F on the HO. That's the Steeler spot. That is going home to Actually, hold on a second.
It's Steelers. Yeah, I think that is Steelers. I think the slash is just to break that up.
No, I know, but there's also a Giants and Steelers spot. Let me cross-reference what the listing says, because that's a good catch that's listed twice.
Uh-oh. All right.
So let me look real quickly. Somebody made a mistake.
Okay, yeah, let me...
Oh, wow, there's a mistake in there. Oh, my God.
Okay.
It is listed twice. So it says Pitt Steelers / Wisconsin Badgers. Then it's got Pitt Steelers again.
Yeah, it's listed the same way when...
Oh, my God. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a top spot draw. Guys, I apologize. Our series-making team, they're about 99% sure. 99% of the time they get these right. There's 1 in a million where it's wrong. So technically, we got Alfredo and Tyler both in the Steelers spot. So here's what we'll do. Then don't ask for too much, brother. You get too greedy, everyone gets nothing. So here's what we're going to do. It was the Watt speed flex. No, I get it. Oh, I think she's saying that. I see what they're saying. I think they're saying that the Steelers and Badgers is the Watt helmet, and then the Steelers only spot is actually that second spot down to Tyler Bush. I get it. Okay. You know what, though? I'll tell you what. I get it, but I still feel bad for Alfredo. Let's do this. Let's give Alfredo back $240 in store credit. That's what the spot costs to get in. So Tyler keeps the win. We'll get Fredo back in store credit, not refund of the card, so he's got to spend it in the break room. We'll go ahead and give him that option because I think that is fair. Great man, Kamen. So Tyler gets the item, Joe Green. Fredo, we're going to kick you back $240 in store credit, brother. Technically, I think the way they're thinking that it's the Steelers only hit, so it should just be Tyler that wins. But I get the confusion, so we'll give Fredo that $240 back in store credit.
Fredo, if you're tuned in, buddy, that is in your account.
There you go.
Was that
so
a
great man
secondary?
comments as Scooter. That's why we love the UA team. So, and by the way, there's going to be no confusion going forward because that's going to be the last Steeler hit.
Did you or I'll keep
just
that in mind.
case, Rob, just in case there's another Steeler filler, I'm just going to update this and it's going to call it Wisconsin Badgers going forward.
Yeah.
So there's no confusion going forward.
And I'll just go in and edit the break as well.
Sounds good. Yeah, we'll just call that Badgers going forward.
Okay.
So, nice job, Tyler. You are the winner of the Joe Green football. All good guys to get it. Appreciated. We got you, Fredo, brother. Appreciate the kindness, brother. No problem. Because I was looking the same thing. I saw Steelers. I was like, Fredo wins. But I'm like, no, but Tyler's got the Steelers.
Steelers spot, yeah.
So, congrats, Tyler, on the Joe Green football. No doubt.
Again, shout out to you guys for...
and I'm guessing he probably changed the single was what he did, and the quad was not changed or something. But it's updated now. We know going forward. Updated now going forward, folks.
Yeah, congrats indeed. Good.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that he changed the single, Joe. We have a single, double, and quad. So he probably made the add to the single or the double, and he had probably not touched the quad break yet. And probably is what happened.
Shout out to you guys for being the best around and understanding.
No doubt, no diggity.
Good faith by you, Kamen.
You got it.
As always.
Yeah, it's not all the same. I'll be honest, Jill, our producers here are great. This job as the producer, a little bit harder than it looks. So give a round of applause to our guy, Rob. It's not a simple plug and chug and, just click buttons. Our producers here are pretty sharp. No doubt about that. Oh!
How about that?
1, 2, 3. 3 golden tickets, Rob Hill. 3 golden tickets coming up.
Well, alrighty then.
What do we got here? We got a mini helmet. Atlanta Falcon, Bad Moon, Andre Rison.
Michael Clare.
Who's got the Falcon spot? Michael Clare, Closer Magic, 3 tickets, which could be redeemed for a LaDainian Tomlinson Speed Flex.
Wow, that's crazy.
The one in the locker worth around $1,500. He bought in for $240, getting about 15, maybe more, $100 in value with those 3 tickets, my man.
Now, I think, if my memory serves me correct,
That was in place of the Baker Mayfield.
Correct. Well, that and then getting Andre Rison leads to the Yellow Brick Road for golden tickets because that Andre Rison rivalry rap,
series.
I think that was 2 tickets.
Right?
So that's pretty crazy. Shout out to you, Mr. Claire.
There we go, Michael. There we go, Michael.
And so that was all 3 tickets that were left.
So there will be no tickets left in that
No
break.
tickets left. So he got the golden goose there.
He got the golden one. Now, again, most of our series, the tickets will be 1 or 2, but there's occasional ones that are more. For example, in that alts and throwbacks, just so you guys know, we got 1 ticket left in there, but there was one that had 3 tickets earlier today, Rob Hill.
Yeah.
So, awesome, says Fredo. Very awesome indeed on that Andre Rison. More importantly, the 3 golden tickets. Michael, if he wants to hurry up and cash this out, he can get Danian Tomlinson or a Champ Bailey unique helmet in the locker right now, Michael Clare. So, very nice. All right, 4th and final box. We've had 2 of the greatest athletes of all time in Joe Green and Cal Ripken. Now we got 3 golden tickets, 1 more box left. What's in the box? We got ourselves another mini.
Oh, okay.
Most receiving touchdowns ever by tight end. It's Antonio Gates.
Very nice.
That is the Charger spot.
That's very cool.
That is Rick Pickett. Congrats, Rick. Antonio Gates on the mini.
The final secondary headline.
So very, very nice. Rickster. Congrats, everyone, says Jill. There you go. Again, Jill didn't get a win in that break. She's won a lot tonight, I'll say that. But keeping it classy even in defeat. Shout out to Jill. Shout out to all the guys in this break. Devin, Alfredo, Rick, Tyler, Michael, Kyle, Jill. You guys are rock stars.
Keeping it classy, never trashy, and hopefully not too nasty. So
keep it classy, San Diego, right? Former San Diego player.
Yeah.
Antonio Gates.
Was that a Bob Saget reference right there? From
was it?
House? I think he said that at the end of his broadcast on the show.
Okay, maybe.
Maybe it was something.
No, San Francisco.
Thank you.
San Francisco.
San Francisco, yeah.
Why do I think that? Maybe I'm thinking of that, and I thought of the movie with Anchorman. What does he say?
Ron Burgundy?
Yeah, Ron Burgundy. Doesn't he say something about San Diego? I thought Ron Burgundy said keep it classy, San Diego.
He might have been. Damn, I'm for. Let's see. Yeah. You stay classy, San Diego.
You stay classy, San Diego. That it
Damn.
is.
Okay. So,
all right. So
we're in the ballpark.
Well, does Bob Saget say R.I.P. By the way? Does he say keep it classy, San Francisco? Maybe because I think that shows in San Francisco. We can both be kind of right, Rob. We can split the difference, right? All right. We got the old school, new school single coming up. If this is not the Ashton Genty is coming up next. Old school, new school. Single number 7, go ahead and drop me a box number. Jill, Rick, Jason, and Chris. We got all GOAT collectors. Actually, we might have all GOAT Plus collectors. Did you get that GOAT Plus yet, Rick? Rick might be a little bit short, but I'm pretty sure that Jill, Jason, and Chris are all GOAT Plus collectors.
I was going to say, well, he's got to be close if he's not there already.
Are you GOAT Plus, Chris? I know Jason and Jill are for sure. I'm guessing if Chris and Rick are not, they're getting close.
They got to be, yeah.
For sure, all GOAT collectors. Close, 500,000 away. Not bad.
Yeah.
He might get there in a couple weeks the way Rick is going. And get there actually, you should try to get there before the month ends because we got the giveaway next month, Rick.
Yeah.
So that's the goal. Get there in 3 weeks, brother.
Darn tootin'.
To get yourself in that giveaway. At one point, Ron says, go F yourself. Yeah, because that's what I used to do, Jason. I used to be a local TV and sports guy. I'd read whatever the prompter says, Rob. So I was the same way. Luckily, no one tried to mess with me on the air back then.
Yeah.
Luckily, people were nice to me at my TV stations. I'll tell you what, the most pressure I ever felt working on air, Rob, for a TV station or here at UA, was when I had to run the prompter. Normally the person, we went to automated prompter later, but at one point in my job, a person would run the prompter and they weren't there. They're like, Kamen, go run the prompter. And I'm like, what if I mess up? And I did one of them. I scrolled too fast, but the anchor was good on the main show.
Well, they made you a super utility guy then. Put a lot of trust in you.
Great question, Michael. So I got good news for you, and I got more good news for you, brother. The golden tickets never expire. Unlike the coupon books that get emailed to my apartment, those have expiration dates. No expiration dates on the golden tickets. And do items update? Yes, they do. I'll give you an example, Michael. Last night we had 7 items up on the locker. Right now we got 12 items. We add items, we update items. Those 7, 8, 9, 10 ticket items, Mahomes, Brady, the Yankees, Red Sox helmet, the incredible Charles Woodson. Think of it this way. If a 9 ticket item gets taken down, replace it with another 9 ticket item. Normally it's going to be, if Brady gets pulled, Brady gets put up again. Yep. If it's not Brady, it's going to be Mahomes, something of that level, the 7, 8, 9 ticket item. So that's going to be updating every week, Michael. Yes, sir. And we got box 8 from Jill. Thank you, Jill.
Those are, that's, again, not just great questions, but shout out to Eric as well for a just really awesome compliment.
What did Eric say? Haven't won a golden ticket yet, but I have to say it's an absolute awesome idea. Just another reason that Ultimate Autographs is the best break room in the business. Thank you, Eric. Dude.
Round of applause to Eric.
Round of applause for Eric. Eric is right, but the main reason why Ultimate Autographs is the best. And I'm going to toot our own horn. Yes, we have great memorabilia. We got great hosts. We got great customer service team, great marketing team. Everybody's great. But the number one reason why the break room is the best is you guys. You guys are the number one reason why it's the best break room. You guys, the customers, because you guys buy the spots. You guys make it happen. You are the number one reason. Rob and I will be reason number 7 and 8. But you guys are reason number 1, Rob. Maybe we'll go, how about 4 or 5?
I'll take 4 or 5.
4 or 5 is
so you don't want to bat us too low in the order.
Yeah,
but,
4 and 5.
No, seriously, you guys are the absolute best. You make it honestly, and I mean this outside of like Kamen, I have a broadcasting background myself. But even with that, when I was a baseball broadcaster, it came with a hours long of preparation before broadcasting games. I mean, I show up here 11 times a week, and it doesn't feel like work most of the time because of you guys. You make it such a fun experience here at UA, and nowhere else I'd rather be right now, and I mean that genuinely.
Amen. 7 times coming up, guys. New school, old school. Good luck, good luck, good luck. You want the new school running back spot, which is the 3rd one down for the Genty Flex, Rob.
Yeah.
If you get that spot, you got a 50% chance at the Ashton Genty. I think we got ourselves a winner. 3rd spot down. I think that's Rick. Let me double check. Rick Pickett, yes, sir. If it's the Ashton Genty, of course.
Fingers crossed, baby.
Fingers crossed.
And
now,
on top of that, too, new series on deck. If this is Genty.
Correct.
I'm assuming that's what you were going to say.
Yeah, well, I was going to say I felt the box, so I probably should have kept my mouth shut. But I felt the box, Rob, and I don't think I'm franking this. In fact, I can confirm. It is the awesome Ashton Genty Raiders Speed Flex. Attaboy, Husker guy Rick. The first running back drafted in last year's draft class. Boise State superstar. The 2nd most rushing yards in a single college season a couple years ago. Ashton Genty. Congrats, Rick, says Jill. Sweet thanks, says Husker guy. Rick got 1 spot. It's all it took. A touch over $100 when that helmet is worth about 10 times that or more in value.
No doubt.
Rick Pickett, Ashton Genty, Speed Flex.
Absolutely gorgeous. Really, really nice right there. Congratulations, man. Rick, you are an absolute stud. I remember the first time somebody won Ashton Genty in this break room. It was the good doctor, Dennis Doc Rivers. He didn't know a ton about Ashton Genty at the time, of course, coming out of Boise State, who, by the way, had 2 of the greatest running back seasons in recent college history.
And the best turf.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And again, we talked about him, ironically, earlier in the program, just mentioning, like, hey, they're building a better offense around him. I highly encourage Rick, not that you need my advice, but please hold on to this Ashton Genty. He's only going to get... I wouldn't be surprised if he makes his first Pro Bowl this year. I believe in the talent that much.
Rob, I'm glad you feel so highly of Ashton Genty.
Of course.
Because he's going to boot your guy, AJ Green, off the table.
I think we need to have an open discussion. You know what? Kamen, you're right. Here, give me
no
Ashton.
bias. Come on. I'm wearing a Vikings jersey,
what?
no
Bring that,
bias.
I'm going to replace the spot right here, right now. And by putting Adrian Green right here.
All right, fine.
Out
That's
of
fair
sight,
enough.
out of mind.
That's fair enough.
You know how
Fair
you have,
enough.
you know how you have successful relationships? It's called compromise, and this is
There
where the
you go.
compromise comes in.
All right, so first off, Maddie, good to have Maddie in the room. Maddie's already ahead of it, knows you got to call box numbers. However, Maddie, welcome, new customer. That's cold comment. Come on, he knows I'm messing, Den. That's my boy, Rob here. Cash or stash, single number 2. Go ahead and drop me a box number. It is first come, first serve once the host puts it in the chat. So, Maddie, if you call out 16 again, we can do 16. If Jill, Joe, or Chris beats you, well, they don't beat you because she's first, 16.
Correct.
What's your team, Maddie?
Yeah,
favorite
what's your team, Maz?
Let us know your favorite team and how you heard about the break room, Madison Small.
Okay, so I'm going to, by the way, new series is up on the website for you guys. Old school versus new school. Well, it's an old school series now. It's a thing of the past. However, Kamen, I have noticed something, and I have not created a series with our whole new golden tickets. Now, guys, according to what I'm looking at here, it's supposed to be 8 golden tickets in this series, Kamen. However, the golden tickets are not attached to the graphics, so I'm not exactly sure.
So maybe it didn't reload. Yeah, it's there. I'm looking at 8 golden tickets.
Ignore everything that I just said.
Ignore everything Rob said.
Ignore everything I just said. I'm perfect.
8 golden tickets.
Oh, Commanders. Nice.
Commanders fan. Just wait, Maddie, till you get a Joe Theismann story. Just wait. Just wait, Maddie. I'm also a big Commander fan just because of my guy, Joe T. She's going to be in for a lot of fun here.
Cash or stash
16 cash or stash. Maybe like a Terry McLaurin coming out, perhaps. Could be in the series. You never know. Dougie's already got the laughing emojis. I don't know if he's laughing at ignoring what you said or the Theismann thing.
Oh, yeah, he's laughing at me.
Could be both, probably, for Doug. Could be both.
He's definitely the first one.
So
Foog's here to make fun of my life. Oh, let's see.
he says both. There you go.
There you go.
Super
Both.
kind of you, sir.
Even better.
Oh, we love you, man.
Even
All
better.
right, 7 clicks coming up. Cash or stash. That practice squad is 2 spots to go. We've been so busy, haven't even ran that black and blue wheel spin yet, which will be coming up here in a little bit, Rob. Busy night. Started off good. It's been great the last couple hours, guys. You guys are awesome.
Yes.
Rock stars. What's that song? Party like a rock. Party like a rock star.
I'm
A break room star.
more of a fan of the Nickelback version, but that works too.
I figured you would be.
You,
Mr. Nickelback.
Speaking of the guy that's going to be following us, Hayden and Robbie, Hayden showed up on Sunday with a Nickelback shirt.
I actually like Nickelback. I think they get too much disrespect. It's a good band, Rob.
Damn Canadians.
So Madison Small in the NFC North, Joe Gallagher NFC South, Gio Lobovitz NFC East, Chris Hove NFC West, AFC North, AFC South, AFC East, and Joe Lobovitz in the AFC West. We do have a 10:30 show tonight. So if you guys want to keep breaking with Rob and I, you got to about 10 o'clock, give or take. If we got something full, we can go a little bit past 10, but not too much past 10 to get those guys ready for the 10:30 show. So that's about 30, 40 minutes to keep this train going. But then 10:30 show will go for at least 2 hours, maybe more if it's busy. All right. I mentioned the most underrated player on defense all time earlier in the show, Rod Woodson.
You did.
I'm going to go new school to quote the old school, new school series. This is the most underrated player on defense in today's NFL.
Really? Okay. Any hints at all? I nailed the Rod Woodson one. So
Pass rusher.
Pass rusher. Okay, underrated pass rusher. NFC or
By
AFC?
far, NFC. By far the most underrated pass rusher in football.
Have we pulled a lid tonight with his team on it?
Yes. And you really like the
Pass
player.
rusher,
You were very
underrated.
high in the player.
Very high on the player.
Like, very high. You did a better job of hyping up than I did.
Oh, okay. So what? That's got to be the Theo Johnson one then, right?
Yes.
Oh, BB.
Brian Burns, second in the NFL in sacks last season. That's a beautiful replica helmet. Jill, you can cash this for $250 or you can keep it. Personally, I'm keeping that, but I get Jill's a Cowboy fan, so it makes sense why she would not keep it as a Cowboy fan. But 16 and a half sacks last year. Only Myles Garrett had more than Brian Burns.
I mean,
I think that qualifies him as the most underrated player in football for
cash.
defense.
So she's going to cash that. That's
Cash, please.
Okay.
Cowboys fan, so I get it. Jill Lobovitz, Congrats on that, Brian Burns, though. Congrats on 250 in store credit, I guess, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean,
this dude,
very underrated. There's no doubt.
Criminally underrated.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you ask someone, most football fans know that Myles Garrett broke the single season sack record last year. The casual and, of course, diehard football fan would know number 1 in the NFL in sacks was Myles Garrett. You ask them who was number 2, you probably won't get Micah Parsons because he was injured a lot, but, you know, you might get a name like TJ Watt was also injured. You might say Aiden Hutchinson. But no, Brian Burns. Second in football in sacks last year.
That's awesome.
Awesome Giants helmet.
That is awesome.
For Joe Labovitz.
Very
that's
cool.
how good the non-headliners are. You can be second best at what you do in the world. You don't even get headliner status. Even we disrespect Brian Burns. What's a man got to do to get headliner status, Rob? For Brian Burns.
You're doing a good job of petitioning for him. You know, the next series that you create, I expect to see at least a secondary headliner from Brian Burns.
There you go.
I'm going to hold you to that.
There you go. I create the concepts. I don't pick the headliners. Although I do make recommendations of names that should be photoed versus secondary, but statistically, I don't normally pick those names. All right, what are we doing next, Rob? We got
one to go in that practice squad double.
Okay, so that's gonna break for sure.
Yep, and then we're still waiting for some action in that brand new first round series.
Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll look at the new series first. Then if that practice squad is sold out, we'll break that next. If it's not sold out, we'll do the chase wheel spin, and then we'll see where we stand. So here's that brand new series, guys. The first round authentic in this series. Oh, this is kind of fun. All right, so this is kind of interesting. I didn't realize the second part of it, Rob. So the first round authentic helmet series features 25 players drafted in the first round and 5 drafted outside of the first round or undrafted.
Oh,
the
so
5 boxes containing players that were undrafted outside of the first round will contain a golden ticket. There is also 1 box in the series that contains 3 golden tickets that can immediately be used at the locker. So that's going to be what? So it'll be 5 will have 1 each. No, 4 will have 1 each.
Mm-hmm.
And 1 will have 3, which means there's probably going to be 1 box that has 2. It's going to be probably 1 box with 2,
yep,
3 with 1, and then the 1 with the 3 golden tickets.
Sounds about right.
So Marshall Faulk is nice. The retro den, I agree. And then real quick, we'll go over the golden tickets again. Then we'll go over the helmets, guys. I know a lot of you guys are getting used to this, but most of our customers are watching the show 15 to 20 minutes at a time. So I want to make sure all of you understand the golden ticket concept. So if you already heard this, I'm sorry. If you haven't heard it, welcome, welcome. Golden tickets are ultimate autographs, exclusive rewards currency, your key to the locker. A member-only collection of premium, one-of-a-kind autograph memorabilia. How do you earn them? You earn golden tickets through playing our live breaks. The more you play, the more you collect, and your tickets are yours to bank and use whenever you're ready. How do you redeem them? Once you've earned golden tickets, you redeem them in the locker. Every item shows exactly how many golden tickets it takes to claim it, so you always know what you're working toward. How do you unlock the locker? The locker is part of our rewards program. To get in, you join the program and climb up to the practice squad tier, our second level of rewards program, which again, only a couple $100 to get there, Rob. Once you reach practice squad, the locker is yours to explore and it stays open as you rise through the higher tiers. What's inside the locker? The locker room is home to some of the most exclusive premium autograph pieces we offer. High-end, hard-to-find collectibles you won't come across anywhere else. And that link to the locker is right there. You can log in with your Sig Club rewards info to the locker. That double sold out, Rob?
Yes, it did.
So that's coming up. Let me go ahead and copy and paste the practice squad numbers left. Copy and paste numbers left in the practice squad, guys. Here is what is left. Copy and paste. Practice squad double. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. While I wait on those, Rob, we'll go ahead and show off the names in the series.
Hell yeah.
Lucky Wheel times 2, says Eric. That's coming up in a second. Here's the first round authentic series. I guess we got to figure out is who wasn't. I'm guessing all these guys were in the first round. I know Terry Bradshaw was first overall. Julio Jones was first round. Bo Nix, I think, was 12th overall. Peterson was first round. Was Mike Evans first round?
He was.
He was first round.
Texas A&M.
Tony Gonzalez?
Oh,
that's a good one because he was played.
I'm almost certain he was.
Played basketball. I'm guessing most of the photo headliners will be first round. The Bus was first round. Emmett Smith was first round. Jamar Chase first round. Dan Marino first round, although late first round.
Yeah.
Randy Moss on that Winter Warrior Viking. Viking fans, Moss and Peterson.
Marshall's
I'm wearing the jersey today. Marshall Falk, first round out of SDSU on the retro. Deion Sanders, first round. Ray Lewis, first round. Barry Sanders, same draft as Deion, also a first round. So it's probably the other section, Rob.
Yeah, it was. Gonzalez was 13th overall.
So Julio Jones, speed flex. Emmett Smith, speed flex. Jamar Chase, Randy Moss. I think we got 4 speed flexes in here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we got secondary headliners. Jalen Carter, Rod Smith, Jared Allen. Yeah, store credit should show up at checkout still, Joe. You sent Joe the store credit, I'm guessing, Rob?
For which one?
The casher stash. He cashed.
Oh, yeah, I should have. Yeah, sorry about that, Joe.
Oh, he didn't do it yet?
It should be there. Let's see.
For the Brian Burns?
Yes, it's there.
It's there, Joe. So go ahead and refresh, Joe. If it's still not there, hit up customer service or Rob can try again, but it should be there at checkout. Go ahead and refresh.
You go, yeah. Refreshing is king.
It's always good. All right, so I think we're going pick or wheel in the practice squad, Rob. We only have less than 10 boxes left. It's there now. There you go, Jill. You're welcome, Jill. Yeah, sometimes a good old refresh will do the trick for sure. All right, 1, 6, 8, 10, 11, 23, 28, and 30. All right, we got 8 numbers left, 8 on the ticker, wheel times 2. The lucky wheel, as Eric calls it. All right, E. All right, E. All right. How about 30, Rob Hill? 30.
Yep. We got it.
All right. Practice squad 3-0 coming up. Excellent. And then one more Spinarooski of the Willarooski here. Good luck. All right, it's going to be the Jay Cutler number. Let's get Cuddy with it. 6. Jay Cutler. One of the strongest arms of all time. Cannot disagree with that part of it, at least, Rob. Cuddy. 6 and 30, and then you can get the AJ back next to you, Rob. I see how you like to sneak him in there on the front table.
He deserves his respect.
I see what you're doing there, sneaky, sneaky Rob Hill. Mr. Cardinal himself.
Give him a little screen time. Don't ask Kamen how he spoke about the Cardinals during our meeting today.
I know. I was mean. I was mean. We got no Cardinal fans. It's true. We don't.
Shout out
you.
to...
you can't play the breaks.
I was the only one...
Matt Cooley, but he's the only one I can think of recently. We had a guy a little while back, too.
I think we had Chris Fleming.
Chris Fleming.
And we also had Mitchell Levitt, too.
Okay.
I know. I can know all of them.
Rob's got to memorize.
They're all in my flock.
And to be honest with you, before he started working here, I had never met a Cardinal fan. We had 0 Cardinal fans before we started working here. Somehow you attracted 2 or 3 to play the breaks somehow.
That's what I do.
It's the Cardinal signal.
It's what I do. Well, hopefully, and I mean this, sorry to AJ, but I'm hoping that we get a headliner great enough to replace AJ Green.
Boot him. Devin Shinley, NFC North. Eric Linnell, NFC South. We got Rick Pickett, NFC East. Joe Gallagher, NFC West. Steve Plecky, AFC North. Joe Gallagher, AFC South. Chris Hove, AFC East. And Jacob Parchard, AFC West. This one actually could be.
Got some girth to it.
I don't know, though. I don't know. I don't think it might not be Will, if you catch my drift, but it's not a mini helmet. That's for sure. Not a mini helmet. Okay, it's a nice helmet. It's a nice helmet. One of the greatest corners of all time. Put him on an island. Revis Island, Darrelle Revis.
That's nice.
The great lockdown corner, Pro Football Hall of Famer. I said it earlier. Chris Scott took a bad beat of snipe earlier. Comes back around. This time one spot. And Chris snags that beautiful Darrelle Revis Flash Authentic?
I believe, if my calculations are correct, yeah, closer magic. He got that final spot. He saw that there was one left.
That's real?
He heard your angelic Vikings voice, and he's like, hey, I got to help out my Vikings guy and close this out.
Skull!
So, yeah, I mean, good juju came back around, as you said.
Not Juju Smith-Schuster, just good mojo, right? That kind of juju.
Speaking of, giant now, Juju Smith-Schuster.
Juju Smith-Schuster, we used to get him a lot when he was a Steeler, back when he was, like, really good. His signature was awesome. It's got, like, the J's, like, a better version of Julio Jones' signature.
Yeah.
One of my favorites ever, Juju Smith-Schuster. So, nice job, Chris and Darrell Revis.
Did it come with any of his dancing TikToks?
No, but I think it's good enough to boot the AJ Green. You brought it up, Rob. There's no room, Rob. In fact, yeah, Revis can go next to you. He probably stopped AJ Green during that season. Stopped everyone else, right? If he had he played him at least. Not sure if he played him, but had he played him, he would have stopped him. Congrats, Chris, says Rick. I agree.
Not giving up hope.
I agree. Now, just so you know, you can't sleep with that helmet. Who won that AJ Green? It's theirs, Rob.
Rob Hill.
No, you did not win that helmet,
well,
brother.
I don't know. Well, that's who it's assigned to.
You did not win that helmet. All right, what do we got here? What do we got coming up next? Okay. This gentleman had over 900 yards this season. Jalen Warren, the Pittsburgh Steeler mini. Steve Plackey, Beckett QR code. Very, very nice on Jalen Warren.
You Beetlejuice that talking about the Steelers.
Right? There you go.
Not former teammates, however. Two different eras of Steelers football. There you go. Fugel, what is that, the third Steeler tonight?
A lot of Steelers tonight. Rod Woodson. We had the Bettis from the earlier show. Now the Jalen Warren.
Joe Green.
Joe Green football. By the way, what are we getting more of in the break room? Whatever you guys like. We got a lot of Steeler fans in the room.
Darn tootin'.
Steeler items. We got a lot of Viking fans in the rooms. Viking items. We got a lot of Cowboy fans. Cowboy items. We got a lot of Niner fans. Niner items. You guys might notice how we don't get always Bears and Chiefs, my teams. Mahomes, we got a lot because it's Mahomes, obviously, right? Doesn't take a genius to figure that out. But if it were up to me and Rob, the breaks would have just Bears, Cardinals, and Chief players. So we do it for you guys based on the teams you guys like.
Is that a series we can create by chance?
The Kamen and Rob Tuesday special. Emmitt Smith on a Cardinal.
It'd be more popular than you give it credit for.
Edgerrin James, Caleb Williams, Patrick Mahomes. Do it.
Like the sound of that.
You listening, Luke? We're giving you ideas live on the air. If you're listening, Luke. Luke does a great job. So
yes, he does.
It's funny because I had to be selfish and say the new school, old school was mine. But everything else you said about Luke, he's the guy that makes these great series.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Luke is a rock star behind the scenes. Yeah. Recently had his 6-year anniversary here at UA.
Yeah.
So very, very cool. All right. Are we done for this show, or do you guys got more in you? We'll do that chase wheel spin next. Then we'll probably do a top-to-bottom rundown. There is a lot of 7s and 8s right now, though. So unless there's a barrage of orders, that might be the last break of the show. Not because we wouldn't keep going otherwise normally, Rob, but the 10:30 shows now for Monday are now moved to Tuesday. So we hop off around 10 o'clock normally if things are not really, really busy to let the guys get ready for the 10:30 show. So we'll do the chase wheel spin. We'll do a top-to-bottom rundown, head of the show discussion. That should take us about 10 minutes or so, guys. So let's revisit things at 9:50, Rob. If we're still breaking, we'll keep going. If not, your breaks will happen in the 10:30 show right behind us. So Justin jumping in, by the way. Thank you, Jay. In that brand new series, First Down. Get that party started, Justin. Jill is jumping in as well. She got in that first round as well. Thank you, Jill. Chris Hove got that closer spot on the break we just did. No problemo. Thank you. I don't get to keep it, unfortunately. That Cal Ripken, that thing is nice. All right, Chase Wheel Spin coming up. Somebody's getting some bonus store credit here. Alfredo down to Michael Clare. Good luck, guys. 7 times on the way. Let's have some fun. 32 names in there. We did one break, but it was a quad, so it's your name times 4. 8 times 4 is 32. Rob's on the ball tonight.
I try.
All right, Michael Clare, the same guy that won the 3 golden tickets, is getting more money back in the break room. Michael, let us know what number you want to start on, sir. Otherwise, I'll start you on 1. Whatever this wheel lands on, that's how much money you're getting in store credit. Was that Dom spinning a 97, Rob? Or was that before? Did you guys have a wheel spin?
We did not have a wheel spin.
But it was still probably Dom because it was the noon show.
Yeah.
So let's blame Dom anyway. Unless it was Rip. $97. We're just giving out money here in the break room. My job security is a little bit better now. They give out 97, though. Guess that's a good thing, Rob. If I give out like 100, I'll be like, hey, it was only 3 more than what Dom gave out. You got to fire both of us. So I think that's actually a good thing, Rob.
Just because you're bringing it, I just know that it's going to be...
It's going to be high,
It'll
right?
be 90-7 and above.
It's going to be high.
I'm very confident in saying that.
I'm going to go with 84 for Chris Carter. Not for Randy Moss, excuse me.
Oh, wow.
Randy Moss, some jersey I'm wearing. 84 for Randy Moss.
I have to figure out AJ Green wore with the Cardinals. Hold on, give me a second.
18?
I think it might. I think he wore
I think that's
18.
what he wore with the Bengals.
His
But maybe it
whole
was the
career.
Cardinals, too. 18? That's
18.
too low.
18, yeah. 18, yeah. 18 times 5.
Nah, I don't know about that. Michael, we'll start you on 1, brother. Good luck, Mr. Clare. Okay, we're off. Although you might be right. I'm blaming Rob. It's 18. 18. Michael Clare.
Oh,
you know
Michael.
what, though? Look, 3 golden tickets worth about
boy.
$1,500. He did okay. 18. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at Rob. Who put it out there, brother.
None of this is scripted, by the way.
Oh, my God.
No teleprompter in here. No script.
Jeez Louise.
You can't make that up if you tried.
All right. Let's do a rundown, guys. The last call for orders for this show. If not, a preview for the 10:30 show behind us. So Stasher Cash has 1 golden ticket left. We have 9 headliners in 14 boxes. 6 are photoed. This Ashton Genty helmet actually better than the other one because we got an inscription, the 2025 first-round pick, number 6 overall pick. That'll land you a few $100 extra with the inscription for the Genty. We got the Brock Purdy Retro Speed Flex. Speaking of drafts, last overall pick, Mr. Irrelevant, has become very much relevant. And we got an Emmitt Smith and a Deion Sanders for the Cowboys. Maybe the greatest corner ever. One of the 5 greatest running backs ever. All-time leading rusher, Emmitt Smith Speed Flex. Rob Gronkowski on that Buccaneer Authentic. One of the best tight ends ever. Reggie Wayne, 10th all-time in receiving yards. LaDainian Tomlinson, Wes Welker, Isaac Bruce. Those are all secondary headliners. That first-round series has 30 boxes. 25 are first-round picks. The 5 boxes that are not first-round picks, they contain golden tickets, with 1 having a golden ticket of 3 golden tickets being the most. Names are great. Tony Gonzalez, Terry Bradshaw, Ray Lewis, that Randy Moss, Winter Warriors, Speed Flex, the purple visor. That helmet is awesome. Mike Evans, Rivalry Authentic, Julio Jones, Speed Flex, Jerome Bettis Authentic, Marshall Faulk, Retro Authentic, that Ram Retro. Wow, Rob.
Yeah.
Wow. Jamar Chase Speed Flex.
Beautiful.
I love those stripes on there. Emmitt Smith with my favorite visor, the blue visor. Deion Sanders this time on the Falcons. The Marino Rivalry. That thing is sick. Bo Nix Authentic. Barry Sanders, GOAT running back Authentic. We got the Adrian Peterson Authentic. Viking fans, Peterson and Moss. You know, Chris Hove is jumping right back in, right?
You should.
Jalen Carter, Rod Smith. Also, if that's a Viking, could be a triple up, Jared Allen. Could be a Chief, could be a Bear, could be a Panther. But if it's a Viking or a Bear, you actually, Adrian Peterson, Randy Moss, Barry Sanders, Jared Allen, 4 in that quad in the NFC North potentially. We got the black and blue, 5 headliners, 13 boxes. Stone Cold belt, which is worth around $800, guys. Yammer Yager helmet, Jackson Dart football, Amon-Ra St. Brown replica. And how about this Willie Mays baseball? One of baseball's greats, a very rare item in the room, Willie Mays baseball. Alts and throwbacks, 1 golden ticket left. We got that Dan Marino Speed Flex, the clean retro. Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, dual sign, Terry Bradshaw Authentic, 3 headliners. plus a golden ticket, 4 and 7 chance at a headliner or a golden ticket in the alts and throwbacks. Practice squad, 8 boxes left, 4 headliners left, 3 authentic helmets, Warren Moon authentic, Randall Cunningham authentic, Speed Flex Will Anderson Jr., and then a John Elway jersey that's close to authentic value anyway because it's John Elway, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Jersey break, we got 9 headliners left in 25 boxes. Brian Urlacher, that beautiful old school Ram, Eric Dickerson, Jamar Chase, Dak Prescott, James Cook, LaDainian Tomlinson, Jonathan Taylor, and Josh Jacobs, not to mention secondary headliner Roger Craig. So if you guys want to knock out a break before Rob and I go, let's get that done ASAP. Otherwise, the breaks that don't happen this show will happen likely at 10:30. If they don't happen at 10:30, Rob, they would happen at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Absolutely.
So let's do our head of the show discussion. Then we'll see if nothing is coming in. We'll hop off, let the guys settle in for the 10:30 show. All right, so we got 7 helmets on the table.
Yep.
Ooh. Okay, so
Tough
I
calls
think
tonight.
6 and 7 to me are pretty interchangeable.
6, 7, 6, 7.
Not 8. No, 8. That's my favorite number, but it's James Cook and Darrelle Revis. Could go either which way. I mentioned I like the camos more for military style helmets. I'm gonna go Revis Island. I'm gonna go James Cook 7, Darrelle Revis 6, 5. I'm gonna go Jordan Love. We gotta respect the authentics. Drake May is very rare. I'm a Bears fan.
That's fair.
I'll put Jordan Love 5. 4. Genty, May, and Ray Lewis. I'm going to go for the Ashton Genty.
Nice.
And again,
Yeah.
Drake May authentic, retail value-wise, is about what the Genty and the Ray Lewis are. They're all around 1,000, 1,100 in that ballpark because that's a quarterback, Drake May. We also almost never get Drake May in the room, so I'm going to pay some respect to Drake May. I'm going to go 3, the Drake May. 2, I love the purple visor. The Ray Lewis, if I can grab that.
Absolutely.
Beautiful purple visor, Speed Flex, the Raven alternate, number 2, Ray Lewis. And you guys know me, massive Mahomes fan. Gotta go number 1, Patrick Mahomes, with the Super Bowl MVP inscription.
Very nice.
A helmet worth north of $2,000, no doubt, no diggity. What do you got from me, Rob?
It's going to be a hard list to top, my friend. Let's see how close we are to each other on this. So I'm going to go with Darrelle Revis at, 7? James Cook at 6.
Yeah, so we flipped those. But again, interchangeable, like I said.
Drake May at 5.
Oh, okay.
Jordan Love at 4.
You're Mr. Speedflex. I respect it.
Jordan Love at 4. Ashton Genty at 3.
Yep.
And then you're not going to like
Oh,
me.
come on,
You're
Rob.
not going to like me.
Come on, boo!
Patrick Mahomes at 2.
Boo!
Ray Lewis, number 1, of course.
Ah,
The Royal Ray Lewis.
Come on.
The Royal Perp.
it is the
Come on.
best looking helmet.
By
To be fair, best looking
looking
helmet. But, you know, I'm a little bit different. I found most of the hosts on staff, Rob, you guys are very much into looks. I might say you're shallow, but I won't go there. You're into looks. You know, Robbie, Dom, you, Hayden, you know, you guys, you care most about what the helmet looks like. I'm a little bit different in that I care about, yes, what it looks like, but the number one thing I value personally, Rob, is player name. And there's no bigger name than Mahomes, a.k.a. my number 1. Is that a DK Metcalf jersey?
Nice.
Very nice, Hayden.
Very nice.
On the Seahawks. $10? $10. Very
Fanatic
cool.
special. Yep.
Very,
Attaboy.
very cool. So,
Very, very nice.
yeah, I think this is a good wrapping point. We got to do the box count. We got to guess the box. It was a pretty busy night tonight.
You
Rob.
tell me I'm clicking off just in time.
27 is what you're going to go with? I think you're selling us a little bit short.
Okay, fine.
A little bit.
31. Final answer.
I'm going to go with 30.
You psyched them out. It was 27.
Was it?
On the
Damn.
dot. 27 on the
Damn,
dot.
Hayden.
Damn you.
Damn.
You want to talk about, I don't know if you
And
saw
I'm
on the
the
way.
one that's good at that. Hayden's going to take my
Talk
job.
about the guess and get my guess the Chase wheel spin on the nose, too.
That was spooky.
Yeah, I wish I chose a higher
And
number.
the customer now hates him.
It's
'cause it was
AJ. It's
18.
AJ Green Knight. Yeah,
18.
AJ Green Knight in the break room. So that was Michael Clare. Correct?
Dougie says, yes, Michael Clare.
Michael Clare.
Dougie says should be a Steeler jersey of DK Metcalf. Well, it would be, but then Hayden got mad. They went in the crowd, and he got the Seahawk one instead. So
Let me show y'all. Ready? When Fanatics runs, ready? A 75% off sale, and this was $10. Are you gonna say no?
Nope. Never.
I would definitely get into the breaks and get the helmets, but I agree with Hayden. Beautiful jersey, no doubt. All right. Rob, by the way, shout out to Herman who just got in that
Yeah.
black and blue single.
Yep.
Take it off. No, come on. It's only 9:30, 9:50, my man. Come on, Dougie. That's not what we do on this show.
Yeah.
It's family friendly.
Until 10:30.
No.
Then it goes to
no.
PG-13.
Hayden, you do not.
PG-14.
You do not have permission to take off the jersey tonight.
It's okay, I got a shirt under. We're good.
Okay, well, don't take that one off. So,
You're telling me Adult Swim hours don't count?
hey, I got a Argentina blue. Don't tell me the score. I have not. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I'm watching when I get back. Rob, final thoughts from you, brother. Final thoughts from you on what was a really good show.
What was Randy Moss night here in the break room? So
was.
we were
Thank
shooting.
you, Chris Ho, from the bottom of my heart, my man. Thank you so much. And White Sox. Yeah, this guy's losing his mind. White Sox just went up. Was that a walk-off?
Walk off for Braden Montgomery.
Okay. All right. Rob is pumped. What a night for all of us. We're all happy. Wait, is that the new prospect?
Yeah.
That's the new kid. Is this his first game ever? First game ever. Walk-off home run.
I
well,
got the notification
that-
like a minute ago. That's why I'm like, that's funny.
that made
Hayden, don't get mad. The best team in Chicago, the White Sox. Don't get mad,
It's
Hayden.
the White Sox and the Flubs right now.
Right?
So break room is fantastic. We started off. We were.
Stay on
I'm
focus
trying to,
and
I know.
breathe, Rob.
I'm like rebuttoning
Stay
my
on
suit
focus.
and tie over here, guys.
Stay on focus.
So it was a great night in the break room. Again, really started off. We started to build our way up. I mean, we closed out an entire series, and I'm so glad that we got such great feedback on the golden tickets as well.
Yeah, it was very
It seems like
popular
it's
tonight.
universally really, really popular, and it gives you guys a whole nother reason to play in the break room.
Is that Dom in the chat? Let's go Sox. Is that Dom's burner? He wouldn't make it the colors.
I
we
don't know
can't
who it
read.
is, but we just became best friends.
But go ahead, Rob.
No, seriously, an amazing night in the break room. We're handing the baton to two other greats in Robbie and Hayden coming up. Again, last time I'm going to see you until what, the end of the month? Because you won't be here next Tuesday, correct?
Well, yeah, you'll see me on Thursday.
On Thursday.
and Friday. But last time we worked together, I'm
set.
only
Yes, on
out
set.
for like 3 or 4 days, Rob. But last time you'll see me on set until 2 weeks from today.
I am enjoy the World Cup, my friend.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Again, once in a lifetime thing. That's an awesome thing. You deserve it. So,
Thank you.
But nobody deserves it more than the great breakers that are out there.
I
the great
agree.
Customers.
Great job, Rob, tonight. Co-hosting, producing, brother. Terrific work. Best work to the customers, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for chatting. Thank you so much for buying.
Thank you, guys.
You make this break room possible. You guys are the lifeblood of the break room, the absolute best customers in the world. Rob is back on Thursday at noon.
Yep, producing for Robbie.
There you go. I'll be back tomorrow at noon and 3. Normally the weeknight guy, but Wednesdays is my early day, noon and 3. Robbie and Hayden will join you at 10:30. UltimateAutographs.com. Wide open 24/7, 365 to get some break spots. Right? He shakes the walls. Luckily, we're still alive then. Thanks, guys, says Rick. You're welcome, Rick. Thank you, sir. Live every single day. 9, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time on the Ultimate Autographs YouTube and Twitch channels. 10:30 shows on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Midnight show on Fridays. That is 32 shows a week. All the magic from right here in the UA Live Break Room. Have a great night, guys.
Take it easy.
And we'll see you guys soon.